Okay, I just want to make sure there are no issues, especially if she needs to go back to the residence. She just can't go on her own. You do need to contact the police the one time, go back to the department to gather your personal belongings. Did you hear that as well?
I'll explain it to her, yes.
Okay, great. I really appreciate it then.
What was her bond number? Excuse me, Judge.
All right. The next individual, Brittany Alls.
Excuse me, Judge.
Is this Alls? Good morning. Miss Alls, charged with one count of domestic battery. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. I do want to go over a no contact order that I'll be signing. You're to have no contact with Javon Alls. Do you understand this? Yes. That means should you be released, you cannot go back to the same residence where this individual may be living. Is that clear? Yes. Yeah. You can't contact via text, email, calling, or anything like that. All right? All right. You're not to engage in any criminal activity, use, possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Do you also understand this as well? Sure. Yes. I'm looking at the priors. You've had significant priors, probation for strong arm robbery, street bond in the amount of $1,000. Thank you. Next individual, Dawson Bulls. Dawson. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Goltz. You're being charged with one count of battery. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Sir, I'm going to advise you of I'm signing a no contact order. You're to have no contact with someone with the initial C as in cat, S as in street. Do you understand? I understand. And you are not to write to this individual, call this individual, or go back to any residence that this individual may be residing. Do you understand? You're not to engage in any activities, possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, fire, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Do you understand this? Okay. Were you down here visiting? Is that it?
No, Miami, but I haven't changed my license over. Yeah.
I only moved to Miami about a year ago. What happened after that?
And I haven't changed my license over to Florida yet.
Okay, we didn't have any of the information, and if you're stating that you've lived here for a year, change your license. Based on that information, I'm accepting as being truthful. Otherwise, if it's not, I'm going to make an issue. But based on that, P12 release, alternate bond, $1,000. Madam PD, just make sure you fully explain what I've said, okay?
I will.
Thank you. Let's find if it's the same victim state help in the next one. The next individual, Krish Soto. Mr. Soto, is this you? Do you need an interpreter?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're being charged with one count of domestic battery, a first-degree misdemeanor. And I do need to, I'm going to sign a no contact order. Just someone with the initial C as in cats, Z as in zebra. I need a response from you, yes or
What are you saying? No contact with him. Like, oh,
no? Madam, can you put the mic? I can't hear what he's saying, so either, yeah. I asked him, do you know, 'cause I will be signing a no contact order. Someone with the initials C as in cat, Z as in zebra. All I need is a yes or no, whether you know someone with those initials.
I don't understand that. What were the initials?
C.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm advising you, you can't have any contact with this individual should you get out. Do you understand? It's either a yes or no.
Yes.
All right. You can't write to them, you can't email them, you can't text them, and should you get released, you cannot go back to the same residence where they're at. Do you understand this?
I own the house, ma'am.
I'm not making a determination who owns anything. I am just advising you when I sign this order what you can and cannot do. So I understand or you don't understand, and I'll be more than happy to repeat it. But you understand you cannot go back to the same residence. This individual with the initials C is in cat, Z is in zebra. Is that
Yes.
all right? You're not to engage in any criminal activity, use or possess illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Do you understand this as well?
Yes.
I see that. A state to find out whether the prior DVs were the same victim or not. There's assault and battery.
The one from 1988, Your Honor, the felony assault aggravated. That's the question. I'm not sure. I mean,
Usually you see it on back in the day. I think the sieges usually have the big. I'm based on history, strict bond and $1,000. Right. The next individual, Andrew was loose.
He's present.
Good morning, and sorry if I butchered your name. You're Mr. Andrew Wazlewski?
Close.
Okay, I'm sorry. Right. You're being charged with 1 count of battery, a first degree misdemeanor. I'm going to advise you, I'm signing a no contact order, so I do need to make sure you understand what that means. Do you know an individual with the initials D as in David, M as in Mary? Just yes or no, that's it.
Yes.
Okay. That means you can't have any contact with this individual, either calling them, sending emails, visiting them. You can't go back to the residence where they reside. Do you understand this?
Yeah, it's understood.
And you're not to engage in any criminal activity, use or possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Do you understand this as well?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, and if you do need to go back to the residence where this individual resides, DM, then you need to go back to the police officer for 1 time only to pick up personal belongings. Did you understand this as well?
Yes, I don't even know where she resides, right?
Okay, I do have on the arrest affidavit that you're homeless. Do you have a permanent address or no?
So I'm in the process of moving back to Wisconsin, where I'm from. My house burned down in Miami here, and I've kind of split time between Wisconsin and Miami. So I'm gonna go back to Wisconsin.
How long in Miami?
I'm between Miami and Wisconsin for about 5 years.
All right, a straight bond in the amount of $1,000, and there is a stay order. Thank you. Next, individual Johan Garcia.
He's present, needs the services of the Spanish interpreter.
The interpreter, if you would mind signing back on. Spanish interpreter. Did we have the Spanish interpreter? I see someone with the name John Shin.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Please let Mr. Garcia know that he is charged with 1 count of battery, 1st degree misdemeanor, and he does qualify for trial release alternate bond of $1,000.
Señor, se le acusa del delito de agresión física, una falta, sin embargo, se le concede libertad bajo o fianza de $1,000 o con el programa PTS.
I do need to advise you of the following. Did you understand what was just said to you?
¿Acaba de entender lo que se le dijo?
What did he say? I didn't
I'm
hear.
sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Can you get up closer to the mic, please?
Acérquese algo más al micrófono, por favor, señor.
Más o menos.
I'm more or less understood.
Okay, you'll be released under pretrial release.
Va a salir with pretrial services, did you say, Judge?
Pretrial release. Pretrial release. Are you hearing me or now?
Yes.
I need you to interpret that, please.
Pretrial release or pretrial services?
A pretrial services, pretrial release is what I have.
Va a salir.
Mr. Interpreter, is there an issue? You're not really translating what I just asked you to.
I'm sorry, for clarification, I just don't understand. Is it pretrial services, the program, or?
Yeah, the program, just pretrial release, the other program will be getting information, what needs to be done or not.
Se le permite salir con el programa pretrial y le van a dar la información acerca de lo que tiene que hacer para salir con el programa.
All right, Mr. Garcia, I do need to let you know the following. I am signing a no contact order.
Señor García, igual le tengo que informar de lo siguiente, que voy firmando una orden de alejamiento que le prohíbe comunicarse con una persona.
Right, so I need to make sure you understand you can't go back to the same residence with the individual with the initial Y as in yellow, S as in Sam.
Tengo que estar segura de que ha entendido que tiene prohibido volver a la vivienda donde estaba la persona con los iniciales Y, con YS, tiene prohibido volver ahí.
Do you understand? I need you to vocally say yes.
¿Tiene entendido que tiene prohibido volver ahí a la vivienda?
Sí.
Yes.
You're not to engage in any criminal activities or possess any illegal drugs.
Igual tiene prohibido delinquir y tiene prohibido consumir sustancias ilegales.
You're not to use, purchase, or possess, carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You understand this as well.
A la vez tiene prohibido usar, tener o comprar armas de fuego o municiones. ¿Lo entiende también?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, pretrial release, alternate bond, 1,000.
O con libertad o con el programa o pagando una fianza de $1,000.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Alejandro Hernandez. Are you Mr. Hernandez?
How's it going, George?
Good, good. Do you need the services of the interpreter?
No.
All right, you're eligible for pretrial release. I'm ordering that. Alternate bond $1,000, but I do need to let you know that you've been charged with 1 count of battery. It's a 1st degree misdemeanor. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and I am gonna be signing a no contact order, so you cannot have any contact with someone with the initials E as in, Edward, C as in cat. Do you understand? Did you?
Okay.
Does that mean you understand? Yes? I did. You said yeah?
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry.
Okay. You can't write to this individual, email the individual, visit them. And if they happen to reside where you were residing, you cannot go back to the same residence. Did you understand this as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You, however, can go back one time only with a police officer to pick up your personal belongings. You're not to engage in any criminal activity, use or possess any illegal drugs, purchase, possess, carry firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Do you understand this?
I didn't understand the last part. About
Ye-
the firearms?
Adam, could you help me? I didn't hear. He doesn't understand what?
Can you repeat the firearm instruction?
Okay. You are not to use, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
So if I have my gun license, I can no longer carry a gun?
You cannot, you're gonna be in violation. You cannot, license or not, you cannot understand that, right?
Okay,
That would be a violation of this order.
okay.
Okay? Anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay, good. Benjamin Pinar? Mr. Pinar, good morning.
Morning. How are you, ma'am?
Good, good. How are you?
Well, thank you.
All right. Mr. Pinar, you do qualify for pretrial release. I'm gonna release you under that program, alternate bond $1,000. You should be getting out today to let you know you are charged with one count of domestic battery. It's a first degree misdemeanor. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
I do need to sign a no contact order, which means you cannot have any contact with the individual with the initials M as in Mary, G as in go. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. How long is that for?
As long as the court keeps it, so they're gonna have to go before the trial judge if they want it. But in the meantime, you cannot go back to the same residence where MG lives. You cannot communicate with this individual, can't email them. And if you do have personal belongings at this residence with this individual, you can go back one time only with a police officer to pick up personal belongings.
Okay.
You understand? All right. You also can't engage in any criminal activity, use, possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry firearm, weapon, or ammunition. You understand this? All right. And I said I'll release alternate bond $1,000. Thank you. The contact order.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next individual, Willie Lawson. Mr. Lawson, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Lawson, you qualify for pretrial release. I'm going to release you under the program ultimate bond, $1,000. You're charged with one count of domestic battery. That is a first degree misdemeanor. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I am going to be signing a no contact order, right? I need to make sure you fully understand what that means, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
There's an individual with the initials E as in Edward, S as in Sam. You cannot have any contact with this individual. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't visit this individual, email them, or call them. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You do understand that if you were living with this individual, you cannot go back to the same residence, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you do have personal belongings and you need to retrieve them and go back one time only with a police officer, the no contact order.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
In the meantime, you are not to engage in any criminal activity, use, possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Did you understand this as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
How this go? How this go? Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Orlando Rodriguez on behalf of Mr. Viesco.
Oh, we have private counsel. I understand, Mr. Visco, can you hear me?
I'm Gary.
Can you hear me?
He can hear you.
All right, Mr. Visco, you have your attorney on the video. Mr. Rodriguez, you're being charged with one count of first-degree misdemeanor, battery. I understand you do not qualify for trial release, but before I hear from your attorney, I do need to let you know a couple of things, all right? Let me know if you cannot hear me, all right? Are you with me or?
I lived 45 years, so.
Okay, I'm sure his attorney will tell me that, yeah, I'll hear. That's why he didn't qualify, but we'll get there. But Mr. Visco, I need to make sure you hear what I'm saying. Do you?
This is a microphone.
Yeah, you help.
Mr. Visco, please acknowledge the judge through the microphone.
Yeah, you look a little glazed and dazed, so that's why I want to make sure that you fully understand what's going on before I proceed. Do you hear me and do you understand what I'm saying or no?
The woman on the screen is the judge. She
Yeah,
can see
I
us.
understand.
She can see us. We can see her. When we can hear each other. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Okay, she's speaking to you and asking you to fund her. Can you do that?
yes, I can.
Okay. So, Mr. Visco, I do need to make sure you understand the following because I will be entering no contact order, all right? And I need to make sure you understand. If we were to have no contact and I have the full name of the individual by the name of Barbara Rudman Zucker. Do you know who the individual is? Well, I need for you to acknowledge, yes, you know her, you don't know her.
She is my wife.
Okay, you can't have any contact with her. You can't go back to live with her. Do you understand that?
Yes, I can.
You cannot call her, you cannot email her. Did you understand that as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And these are the other conditions also that you cannot do contact. You cannot engage in any criminal activity, use, possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Did you understand all of this that I just told you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And if you do need to go back to the residence where your wife lives, you can do that only one time with a police officer. Do you understand this as well?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, what is it? Part of the reason was that we didn't have any local ties for him. Yeah,
Good morning, yes, Your Honor. Judge, he's got no prior criminal history. Mr. Visco is a 77-year-old man with no priors. I have the alleged victim, Barbara.
No, answer my question, Mr. Rodriguez.
I didn't hear the question then, I'm sorry.
He didn't qualify for pretrial because we have no local ties. So we need to know, and I know he spoke to the PD, that he's resided here for 25 years. So that's the background I need for pretrial release.
Correct, Judge. We're just going to ask for a standard bond on this case. I have no PC argument.
Pretrial release, right? So I'll give this bond of $1,000. Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Judge, I have the alleged victim present before the court. I heard your stance earlier this morning on modifying the stay away orders at bond hearing, and I respect that, Judge. I would just say that this is a little bit different in that, again, he's 77 years old. I have the alleged victim who's around the same age. They just got married. They were going on their honeymoon. They live in Vegas. Judge, they need to get back home. And the alleged victim who's here cannot fly by herself. She's never flown on her own. She flew for the first time just for this vacation. And she needs to have her husband present so that she can get back home. She's all alone here. So, you know, I'm not just asking to modify the stay away order for my client. I'm asking for the state's alleged victim's sake that you consider doing that this morning.
Let me hear from the state.
Your Honor, just one moment to review the facts of the case. Your Honor, due to the extreme nature of the facts of this case, we would state that we object.
I'm concerned on this. I'm not in a position at this point to modify it. I think this should be done by the trial judge. So the request to modify is denied. Okay.
The police officer told me.
No, please do not speak. Nope.
Done with the calendar?
I'm going to see you tomorrow, sir. Judge, thank you. Madam Public Defender, thank you for your assistance on this.
No problem.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Good to see you, Judge.
Likewise. Bye.
Recording stopped.
Moving on to misdemeanors.
Recording in progress.
We appreciate
Your Honor, good morning. This is Joanne Hennessy for the City of Miami Beach. I just want to announce my appearance for the jail arraignment calendar.
All right, thank you so much. We're trying to get the clerks here for the next calendar so we can get started. Give us about a minute and then we should get started.
Hope everybody's polished up on their cursive. On their cursive writing, because I write in cursive and we stay away with our reading. How beautiful. I think Marky was able to read it. No. Hopefully, none of us end up on the news today. Let's hope there's no crazy media case. I haven't seen anything crazy yet. But we have a lot of felonies today, Judge. A lot. 60. Okay, I like the enthusiasm. I'm here for it. I can't talk about my business, but I like to be undressed.
Can everyone raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? So say I do. I do.
They said I do. All right, thank you. The record should reflect the video should have been played in Spanish, English, and Creole. PC will be found in each and every case unless otherwise indicated, and I will be appointing the public defender unless otherwise indicated. The first matter on the docket, Luana Falconetti.
She's present.
Juliana Falconetti.
Yes.
Good morning. I don't see her yet, though.
Say again?
There you are. Now I see you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
All right, Ms. Falconetti, you're charged with 2 counts. The first one is disorderly conduct. Bless you. Municipal ordinance, and then I have a resisting arrest without funds. I do see you have priors with respect to count 1. $150 bond, count 2, $150 as well for count 2. Morning. You don't have my, I have to, okay, but I, signature, okay, great, thank you. The next on the docket is Brianna Hill. Miss Brianna Hill. Miss Hill, you're charged with 1 count of petty theft. It's first degree misdemeanor. Yeah, I'll order the pretrial release, alternate bond, $500. I don't believe she has prior state. If I'm wrong, correct me. You're not gonna, I'm not gonna be offended, but you gotta let me know.
I will, Your Honor, and even if there are priors, I'll only correct leave it if I think.
Absolutely, go ahead. No offense taken, please.
But if I believe that something other than the standard bond should be given, I'll jump.
Absolutely, pipe up, please. Again, the court will not be offended, but I do need to know what everyone's thinking, all right?
In this case, Your Honor, there are priors, but I won't, not gonna, I don't, there should be anything other than the standard.
Okay, all right, thank you then. You'll be given pretrial release alternate 500. Thank you. The next matter, Julie Laurent. Julie Laurent. Good morning, how are you? I just need to make sure you understand you. Okay. Madam PD, you know what would help me a lot because it happened yesterday. If I need the interpreter, let me know in advance. Yesterday, it took about 3 minutes before we realized someone didn't understand what was being said. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Kind of abrupt to say we need an interpreter.
Absolutely. No, I'm asking everyone's help. It's not offensive, please. Okay? Thank you. Ms. Laurent being charged with 1 count of petty theft. That's a first degree misdemeanor. I don't see any priors on her. Is that correct?
Right.
Pretrial release alternate bond $500. So I'll be then pretrial so they can come in. The next individual, Maria Martinez.
Bond out.
Okay, bond out. The next individual, Jasenia Terramona.
She's present.
Ms. Terramona, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Ms. Terramona, you're charged with 1 count, petty theft, second degree misdemeanor. However, I do see you have numerous priors. I'm gonna order straight bond in the amount of $150. All right, thank you. All right. The next individual, Morelli Acosta. Morelli Acosta.
She's
Good
present.
morning. Are you Miss Acosta?
I am.
Okay. Miss Acosta, I've got no valid driver's license. Bond in the amount of $150. All right. Go. The next,
On Costa, there isn't felony.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, I'm just making a note for next time.
All right. Correction, he's also going to be in the felony docket, Ms. Acosta.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Timothy Ponce is the next individual on the docket.
He's present.
All right. Are you Mr. Ponce?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ponce. Let's see. Mr. Potts, I have you here on a bench. That'll be pushed. And Lisa on that. What would be the bond on this? I'm sorry. Because I don't. I'm Mr. Potts, 500. Quash the warrant, $500 bond for Mr. Potts. All right. Mr. Potts, I do need Mr. Potts, hold on, before I forget.
Bondo.
Mr. Potts, I need you to understand the following. You cannot go back to 400 Northwest 2nd Avenue. You're prohibited from going there. Do you understand that?
Again, you released?
Yeah, if you pay the $500 bond. Yes. Yep. All right. Thank you. The next individual on the docket, Brandon Pritchett. Brandon Pritchett.
He's present.
All right, Mr. Pritchett, you're being charged with 1 count of petty theft, a first degree misdemeanor. Let me check. I don't see any priors. Does he have any priors?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Pritchett, I'm going to let you have pretrial release, alternate bond $500.
What does that mean?
And I think that is it for Mr. Pritchett. Pretrial release, alternate 500. Thank you. Lamont Wilcox.
Your Honor, state I'll have an announcement for case B 25-024-36-1. State announces a null pros for discretion.
You know crossing this? Okay, there's sort of an echo in here. Mr. Wilcox, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the state has no cross the case. So that means you're gonna be released,
Thank you.
okay? Correction, he will be released. Thank you. Elvis Gill.
Reset, Judge. Refuse court.
Refuse court. Okay, reset for tomorrow. So reset November to the 3rd. Okay. We'll reset for tomorrow, the 3rd. Thank you. The next individual, Devin Goodman. Devin. Good morning, Mr. Goodman.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just give me a moment here. Thank you. Mr. Goodman, I have 2 cases. I have M25243636 M252436 You've got 2 counts. False after arrest, which is the first degree misdemeanor, and count 2, second degree misdemeanor, petty theft. And on case M250222, there's a bench warrant. I will quash the bench warrant on that one and set the bond, straight bond of $1,000. and corrections. That's M252222. On the new case, M2524364, as to count one, false $500, and count two, to the pet theft, $150. All right, any further?
Your Honor, he has a third case on calendar today. M2520667, that's also a warrant.
Hold on, I saw that, but I didn't have a file on that. The 667, yeah, that's a bench warrant, correct? Oh, let me get that one as well. I'll quash the bench warrant on 25-20667, straight bond, the amount of $1,000. Thank you. The next, Dwight Fletcher. Are you Mr. Fletcher?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
You're charged with one count of petty theft. It's a second degree misdemeanor. I do see, however, you have significant priors. I'm reviewing them. Straight bond. In the amount of 50. Straight bond, the amount of 150. Thank you. Josh Mayor, Mr. Mayor.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, Mr. Mayor?
Good.
Mr. Mayor, I have case B252439, and you're charged with one count of petty theft of first degree misdemeanor, and then have case 5-17068, bench warrant. I'll quash that bench warrant. And set now at $3,000 on the bench and on B2517068, and on the new case, the B2524369, straight bond in the amount of $500. All right, good. Thank you. For that's up too. I said 3,000, 3,500. Yes. Thank you. The next on the docket is Devis Rigoberto Lazaga. Is that you, sir?
He needs the services of the interpreter.
Okay, we can get back the interpreter from Mr. Lazaga.
Yes, ready.
Okay. Mr. Lazaga, you have an outstanding bench warrant on a petty theft.
Señor, hay una orden de captura vigente en una causa en su contra por hurto de menor cuantía.
And be quashing the bench warrant and setting the bond at $500.
Y voy cancelando la orden de captura y la fianza se fija en $500.
All right, thank you.
Gracias, ya está.
The next individual is Alfonso Gardner. Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner, is that you?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner, you're charged with one count of petty theft. It is a first degree misdemeanor. And I am also going to enter no contact or stay away order in favor of the following address, 567 Northeast 125th Street. Do you understand this?
Yes.
All right. And looking at extensive history on this matter, the petty theft, Mr. Gardner.
Yes.
Your Honor, the state would be asking for an elevated bond here of $1,000.
I'll set the bond elevated $1,000. Thank you. The next individual, Ladarius Lee Camp. Ladarius Lee Camp. Does he have any fires? State?
Looking right now.
Okay, are you Mr. Lee Camp?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Camp, I just want to state that I'm going to sign an order, stay away order. So you cannot go back to the following location, 501 South Dixie Highway in Florida City to hear and understand this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know, I'm having the state check to see if you have any prior orders. I'm to no prior trial release, alternate $500. All right, hopefully you'll get out today. Thank you.
Okay.
The next individual, Ricky Alizi Akeem. Ricky Alizi Akeem. Mr. Akeem. Is Ricky Alizi Akeem out?
Your Honor, I apologize. Did we skip Phillips?
He what?
Did we skip Phillips?
If the Philip refused court, we set for tomorrow.
Refused? Okay, thank you.
Just, I'd like to announce my appearance on Phillips, and this is Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach. I understand he refused court.
Oh, hold on. Is this Phillips?
No, Mr. Akeem.
Okay, hold on. I don't have, let me find Phillips, but and I'll go back after Akeem with Phillips. Mr. Akeem, good morning.
Morning.
You're being charged with one count of a second-degree misdemeanor trespass on an unoccupied structure or conveyance. Just going through your priors now. You recently had one. I'm going to send this straight bond in the amount of $150. After Mr. King, good morning, we can go to Phillips. But Mr. King, 150. Now let's go to Mr. Phillips, Eric Phillips.
Refused court, we set tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe he refused court, Your Honor. I'd just like to announce my appearance in the case. Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Use court, reset tomorrow, please, November 3rd. Danilo, I must have missed him. I have now Danilo Coron, Corrons.
He was a bond out.
This is bond out. Okay. All right, thank you. The next individual I have is Tavares Mulder.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach. For the case 24B2413731, which is a warrant. There's another case that's the state's case.
Okay. On the B4171, quash warrant. And
Your
so
Honor, I'd ask that the warrant be converted to a bond.
I'm going to set the bond, straight bond in the amount of $1,000 on B2413731. I have also B5642, also a bench warrant. I'll convert it into a bond in the amount of $500. And I guess it's not a felony, so we'll also see him in the felony calendar. The next individual I have is Carlos Bettis. Are you Mr. Bettis?
You need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Okay, the interpreter.
Here.
All right. Mr. Bennett, you're charged with one count of petty theft, second degree misdemeanor.
Señor, se le acusa de un cargo de hurto de menor cuantía, un delito menor de segundo grado.
All right, and we do have extensive priors. Most recently, I will set the bond at, I'm gonna set the bond at 500. Elevate.
Y veo que ya tiene bastante así de antecedentes y de hace poco. De hecho, así que subo la fianza a $500.
The next individual, Felipe Pulido. Felipe Pulido. Mr. Pulido.
Your Honor, Corrections is asking if we can pass Mr. Felipe and come back.
Okay, we'll go on to Eduardo Jose Gomez Yanez.
Here's a bond out.
Bond out. Okay. Anthony Allen.
He's on his way in now, Your Honor.
Allen.
Yes.
Okay.
In now.
Mr. Allen, is that you coming in?
Mr. Allen.
Mr. Allen, this is you, right?
Yes.
Okay, good morning. You're charged with one count of trespass after warning. It's a first degree misdemeanor. You are now, I am signing a no contact or stay away order. You are to stay away from Savor Choice Food Mart located at 4195 Northwest 167th Street. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see, Mr. Allen, I'm looking at the priors. Most recent were no action. See. Straight bond in the amount of 500. The next individual, Michael David Walter Valdez. Who are you, sir?
He's present, Your Honor.
Supposed to be on
Can I get, who's this individual?
This is Mr. Michael Valdez.
Okay, all right, Mr. Valdez,
Yes, ma'am.
you're being charged with one count of petty theft. This is second degree misdemeanor. Let me just check in terms of prior. He's got significant priors. And he's got an open felony. I'm sure I'll see then in the calendar. Elevated bond to $500 on Mr. Valdez.
Yeah, Your Honor, it's not, it's just, an open felony, but not, on for arraignment.
Oh, it's,
He was out on, felony bond. So we
He'll
would
be
have-
on the barn hearing calendar next, Judge.
what was that? I'm sorry, corrections?
Be on the barn hearing calendar next.
Okay, so he will be. But, and Mr. Valdez, you need to know that you need to stay away from Aldi's located at 8621 Coral Way. All right? All right, thank you. Have we gotten, I think the only remaining is Felipe Pulido. Do we have him? Felipe Pulido? Do raise hand?
I'm sorry, Judge. What case did you call?
Pulido, remember you asked me to pass?
Corrections, is Felipe Pulido ready?
Does he have any priors?
You're gonna pass it to Polito.
Well, I want to know if you're willing to waive MPD and let me know if he's got no priors. I'm gonna give him pretrial release.
He's en route.
Pretrial release, alternate bond.
For Mr. Polito.
Polito, make sure pretrial release. I'll give the alternate bond 500.
Okay, I know corrections is bringing him. So when he comes in, I'll let him know.
All right. I'm done with this calendar. Who's this individual?
No, Your Honor, this is Guillermo Gonzalez. He's on page 9. Still have quite a few people.
Okay, I didn't see him. Now we're doing traffic. Okay. Is this Christopher Gonzalez?
He was a bond out. After him is Guillermo Gonzalez.
Okay, this is on down. Okay. All right.
And he will need the services of the interpreter.
Let's get the interpreter.
Ready.
All right. Mr. Gonzalez, you have a bench warrant, driving one license, knowingly on ALVQI8E.
Señor, se dictó una orden de captura sobre usted en un caso por conducir sin licencia o con la licencia suspendida, en el caso ALW2IE8F.
I'm going to quash the bond.
Voy anulando la orden de captura.
The warrant, I'm sorry, and set the bond of $1,000.
Voy cancelando la orden de captura y la fianza se fija en $1,000.
You also have ALROQZE, driving license suspended knowingly.
También en su contra se imputa el cargo de ALROQZE, conducir con la licencia suspendida con conocimiento de ello.
$150 straight bond.
Y la fianza en ese caso se fija en $150.
Your Honor, the defendant has 3 open DWLSs. We'd be asking the court to issue a no drive.
And no drive will be issued.
Señoría, la Fiscalía también desea decirle que tiene 3 casos abiertos por lo mismo de conducir con licencia suspendida o sin licencia y por lo tanto pedimos también que se le prohíba conducir. Sí, también se ordena que no vuelva a conducir.
You also have in case AM8900E account for tag signed to the vehicle, and I am setting a straight bond of $150.
Y también en el caso AMV9OE hay otro cargo.
AM8, not Uber. A as in apple, M as in Mary, the number 8900E.
Perdón, AM8900E. En ese caso, se le acusa de colocar una placa, una pegatina que no correspondía y en ese caso la fianza será 150.
All right. I think I've gotten all corrections. Have I gotten all of them?
No, we have a few left.
Let's see on page.
Still have about.
Hold on. No, in terms of this gentleman. Did I get everything on him? That's what I want to make sure.
I have Juan Benitez present who will need the services of the interpreter.
All right. Good. I have Alexander Lopez.
Mr. Lopez was a bond out.
A bond out.
Yes.
All right, so then we can move on Juan Benitez. Is that him?
Yes.
Is that you, Mr. Benitez? Good morning.
¿Es usted el señor Benítez? Buenos
You
días.
have,
Good morning.
good morning. AM A0ME. You have driving while license suspended knowingly, street bond in the amount of $150 will be sent.
En el caso que termina con ME, se le acusa de conducir con la licencia suspendida con conocimiento de ello y en ese caso se fija la fianza en 150.
I understand he's got also a related felony.
You're on a bond hearing calendar next.
All right.
Tengo entendido igual que tiene una causa de un delito abierta también, sí, y en ese caso va a comparecer ante usted en el calendario después.
All right. The next individual is Jose Enriquez Rodriguez. Is that you?
Yes, this is him, Your Honor. He might benefit from the service of the interpreter.
All right. Mr. Rodriguez, on ticket AMGX5AE, you have driving, let's see, motorcycle endorsement. Let's see, driver's license. Hold on, this correctly.
This has an impact on.
No, I know. Read exactly what is it, Mr. Rodriguez.
And after the interpretation, I do have a probable cause argument.
What was that?
I said, after the interpreter speaks, I'll have a probable cause argument.
Okay, all right. Let me have the interpreter. It's driving. It's the driver's license motorcycle endorsement. And let me hear what the PC argument is.
Mr. Interpreter, would you like to go first and then I'll
Oh, I'm sorry. Que sepa el señor Rodríguez que se le acuse de conducir sin el permiso para la motocicleta y ahora la defensa tiene un argumento acerca de los indicios de criminalidad. Si se le puede dar la palabra a la defensa.
Your Honor, there's no allegation in the narrative of the arrest affidavit that this person does not have a motorcycle endorsement on their license. It doesn't mention.
Señoría, en el atestado no se hace mención de eso de no tener el permiso adicional en la licencia para operar motocicleta.
So we
You-
on this myth.
State, you wish to respond?
Well, Your Honor, the state would submit to the court that the defense's argument is erroneous for at least two reasons. First, the defendant was charged with driving a motorcycle without a motorcycle endorsement. So that in itself is axiomatic that the defendant was driving without the endorsement, despite there being no mention of no endorsement in the A form. Furthermore, Your Honor, the defendant, as read in the A form, the defendant did not have the endorsement as axiomatic from the learner's license that was handed to the officer during the stop.
Bueno, la fiscalía tiene dos puntos que argumentar que la defensa se equivoca en su argumento. Empezar porque en sí se le imputa el delito de conducir una motocicleta sin el permiso adicional y eso en sí demuestra pues que no hace falta que en el atestado diga eso de no tener el permiso. Y en segundo lugar, cuando el policía le pidió el carnet, él le dio un permiso de aprendizaje a la gente.
All right, respond 150.
Okay,
You find, all right?
Your Honor, if I can just lay a record, I understand Your Honor is going to be ruled.
I can barely hear you coming in and
Oh, yes, if I can just lay a record, I understand your honors already made a ruling.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Regarding the state's first argument, I believe the state is arguing that because the officer made the decision to add the charge of driving without a motorcycle endorsement, that within itself provides probable cause that the person was doing so. That's a conclusory. The state is saying that we can just rely on this charge being listed in the top of the A form as probable cause. The whole reason why we're here is to review the narrative to see if it matches the charges on the top of the arrest form. Second of all, there's no mention by the officer that a learner's permit cannot have a motorcycle endorsement. If the state is asking your honor to take judicial notice of the ability of a learner's permit to have or not have a motorcycle endorsement, the appropriate thing for the state to do would be to provide your honor with case law or DMV statutory regulation that says that. But that's not the situation that we're in. Further, he's going to be back on calendar at bond hearing. I have no probable cause for count one on the arrest affidavit, so I'm sure he'll be given a bond that's appropriate for count one then. At this point, I'm asking for him to be released outright.
Bueno, en este momento yo pido que él salga directamente, empezando con eso de decir que el mero hecho de que en el atestado pongan el delito imputado de conducir sin el permiso adicional para andar en moto, eso en sí, pues es tomar una decisión conclusiva con algo que no se ha asentado, y en segundo lugar, no se habla de la posibilidad de que un permiso de aprendizaje pueda o no pueda también tener el permiso adicional para andar en moto. Y si la fiscalía se va a apoyar en tal argumento, debería basarse en casos previos de la jurisprudencia y por lo menos la normativa de leyes en cuanto al Departamento de Vehículos al Motor y cuáles son las normas estatuarios ahí y las regulaciones en ese primer cargo. Y en segundo lugar, como ya va a comparecer ante la jueza en el calendario de delitos mayores, pues igual le van a dar en ese primer cargo fianza, me imagino, y por lo tanto yo pido que en este cargo que él salga directamente.
All right, thank you. Let's move on to the next. Joel says. Joel says, let's. Is he? Yeah.
Corrections is about Morales isn't here yet. Your Honor, we don't have Mr. Morales or Mr. Thomas yet. Thomas, the next two defendants on calendar.
Are you wait? Do you waive the appearance for Mr. Science Morales? These are bench warrants.
Sure, we can waive their presence for Mr. Morales and Mr. Thomas. I would ask that your honor convert the bench warrant amounts to standard bond on Mr. Morales's case.
I'll do that. So then we're on Mr. Morales stays on ACIPLZE. There was a bench warrant for driving while licensed knowingly. I'm going to convert that into $100 bond. And on AFMXGE, driving while licensed again knowingly, there was also a bench warrant in the amount of $1,000. I will convert that one to a bond, straight bond of $1,000.
Your Honor, Mr. Thomas, the next defendant on calendar, his traffic charge in front of your honor is actually not a warrant. We do have another defendant here who has a bench warrant. I would ask that we address the last person who is here, and then we circle back and consider waiving the presence of the people who were not here yet.
So who do you want to go to?
I'd like to go to Mr. Jewett. He is on page 11 of the court's calendar this morning.
Hold on, I get them first. Jewett. Okay, we've got Jewett. Are you Mr. Jewett? Okay. Mr. Jewett, on AOCQE, you got a bench warrant, no driver's license in the amount of $1,000. I will be converting that into a straight bond, $1,000. And I believe that is it for you. Okay, thank you. And then pull back to naming.
Your Honor, Corrections is advising me that they now have Mr. Polito.
Polito, that's the one I gave Pete Crowley's alternate 1,000.
Yes, he's on
500.
8.
Alternate 5,000, yes. You want it 500. Do you want to just notify him? I've already done that, and let's move on with the next. Thank you.
He's here. If Your Honor wants to tell him, he would need the services of the Spanish interpreter. If we can just let him.
Let's do the others then, so I can, do we have the other individuals or no?
No, this will be the last person on the jail arraignment calendar.
All right, let's get the services of the interpreter. Let me get them. Mr. Polito again.
Poledo, señor, Poledo.
What page was it on the calendar?
8 at the top of the calendar.
What page?
8.
Mr. Polito, you're being charged with one count on case M2524383 of trespass after warning.
Señor, en el cargo uno se le acusa del delito de entrada ilícita en un lugar después de ya quedar advertido de no volver. I never...
Sir, you understand you cannot go back to this location.
Señor, tiene entendido que se le prohíbe volver a ese sitio. Yes.
All right, it's dangerous. You cannot go back. You understand?
Es peligroso. Tiene prohibido volver.
I'm giving you for doing pretrial release, alternate bond, $500.
Le doy libertad o bajo el programa pre-trial release o si no pagando una fianza de $1,000.
No, 500.
De 500, perdón. O 500 de fianza o con el programa.
All right, thank you so much. So there's no one else around. Lorenzo Thomas Tilaferro, is he out?
He was not brought.
So we need to set that
Yeah.
tomorrow, November 3rd. How about Humberto Carlos Ortiz Jr.?
He was a bond out.
Bond out. Camilo Juan Garcia Jurado.
Bond out.
I think that's it. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is Michael Becker. I was on here for Peter Buffa. He was arrested on a felony. Is that coming up or?
We're not here yet. No, we're doing that hopefully soon.
Any idea what time?
Hopefully now. I'm ready.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
We're waiting for the clerks if we could call them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Your Honor, this is Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach. I'm only here for the jail arraignment calendar, if I could be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Recording stopped.
Hello. Judge, is the felony clerk there yet?
Recording in progress.
Mic is on. Madam. I see the interpreter, but I don't see the video on the interpreter. While we're waiting for the interpreter, let me make the announcement. I will be appointing the PC on each and every case unless otherwise indicated, and I will find PC unless otherwise.
Oh, no, no.
For everyone. Would the interpreter please get on?
Your Honor, there's something wrong with your audio from the oh, I think it's because your mic is all the way on your right. Maybe.
Yeah, all right, let me say it again then. The record should reflect that I will find PC on each and every case, and that I'll appoint the public defender on each and every case unless otherwise indicated. The video has also been played Spanish, English, and in Creole. And we're still waiting for the interpreter to get on so they can be sworn in. I do see his name on there, John Shin. You can turn on your video so you can be sworn in. Raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm that you have the ability to transfer the English to Spanish, Spanish to English, and you have the ability to do so at this time?
I do, John Shin.
All right, thank you. Morelli Acosta.
She's present, Your Honor.
Ms. Acosta, you're charged with 2 counts. I have count 1, theft of a vehicle. Count 2, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, a 3rd-degree felony. The first one was a 2nd-degree felony. And I understand you qualify for pretrial release. Order pretrial release. Pretrial release, alternate bond count 1 would be, I'll set that 5,000 alternate, and then count 2 pretrial release, alternate bond 2,500. 5,000. Yeah. All right, thank you. The next matter, Helen Arias Limas. Helen Arias Limas.
1 second, Your Honor. She's present. She needs the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Okay, the Spanish interpreter, please get on. Ms. Arias Limas, you're charged with 1 count of a felony battery by detainee on a visitor or other detainee, 3rd-degree felony.
Señora Arias, se le acusa del delito de agredir o a una persona de visita o a otro recluso, un delito grave de 3er grado.
Did you understand?
¿Entendió?
Sí.
Yes.
Ma'am, you are to stay away and not have any contact with Raylet Ubez Hernandez. Do you understand this?
Señora, tiene prohibido ponerse en contacto con un tal Rayler Obez Hernández. ¿Lo entiende?
¿Con quién?
Who?
Repita.
Could you repeat that?
It is an individual, Uribaso Hernandez, Daylet.
Daylet Oribaso Hernández, así se llama la persona en cuestión.
You cannot have any contact with her.
Tiene prohibido comunicarse de manera alguna con ella.
And you are currently on a felony bond. I'm sorry, you're out on bond on case number F2584006B.
Y ahora mismo está en libertad bajo fianza en la causa F258406.
Correction, there should be a hold on her.
Judge, this is an added charge. She's already in custody on that case.
Oh, she is. Okay, thank you for that. Straight bond in the amount of 5,000.
Ella se le impone prisión preventiva. Ya en ese caso, sí, ya está detenida o retenida en la cárcel también por ese caso de quebrantar la libertad provisional bajo fianza. En ese caso, igual en el cargo nuevo, la fianza va a ser 5,000.
She also has a hold for immigration.
Y
All right.
también tiene una retención migratoria.
All right, thank you. The next individual, Diana Villaresta.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Arias Lima, what was the bond amount?
5,000.
Good morning, Your Honor. Frank Gaviria on behalf of Ms. Martinez Riestra.
You're being charged, Ms. Villaresta. You're charged with one count of a third-degree battery on a person 65 years or older. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good morning,
All
Your
right.
Honor. Frank Gaviria on behalf of Ms. Martinez Riestra.
Okay, Mr. Guevara. I'll be the public defender's office case. Let's see, any priors? I believe she qualifies for pretrial release.
Judge, I would ask just for a standard bond. I don't know if the complaining witness was trying to get on and to request that there be a modification of the stay away order, but I'm not sure if she made it on. I know that she's quite elderly.
What's the age that we're looking at?
Sorry, Your Honor?
The age?
I don't have the arrest affidavit with me. As you know, they're kind of challenging to get these days, but perhaps Ms. Riestra can give us the age of the alleged victim.
I'm either 85 or 86.
Okay. Ms. Villaresta, you were at this point to have no contact with Rafaela Martinez. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. That means directly and indirectly, you can't write to her, you can't speak to her, you can't do any of that. Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, let me just state your position on this. Do you live with this? It's your mother, right?
Yes. No, we don't live together.
Okay. Mr. Guerrero, what are you asking for?
Judge, I would ask for a $5,000 bond.
There've been no contact or anything.
8 degrees, 5,000.
Would there be a reason why it should be lower? Is that the standard bond?
That's what I was just about to look up, Your Honor.
It seems high. That's fine.
I'd ask for 2,500, Judge.
Mhm.
She's got no priors. She has a PhD. She's a U.S. citizen.
No, unfortunately, I'll tell on the record, I do know Ms. Villaresta.
The standard on degree felony is 5,000.
It is? Okay. All right, I'll do the standard 5,000. All right,
Have a good day, Your Honor.
good luck. Bye.
Thank you.
The next, Joel Daniela Inez Texosano. I apologize, I butchered that name. Is that you?
This is her. She needs the services of the interpreter.
She has a hold for immigration.
Okay.
Ella tiene una retención migratoria.
All right, she's being charged with 3 counts. There's battery on a police officer, firefighter, which is a third-degree felony. one count of resisting an officer without violence, first degree misdemeanor. And another count, false name after arrest, also first degree misdemeanor, if you can convey that.
Se le acusan de 3 cargos. En el primer cargo, un delito grave de tercer grado, agredir a un policía, un agente de la policía. En el segundo cargo se le acusa de desobedecer a la policía sin violencia, una falta. Y en el tercer cargo, dar un nombre falso a la policía, una falta. Ahí.
Are there any cards?
No, here.
Okay, she just has a hold. That's a problem with the hold.
Ella tiene antecedentes, no. Ay, bueno, el problema es que tiene esa retención migratoria.
So even well, she will be released, right? Because there's a hold. All right. So what I'll do is let me set the standard bond as to count one.
Lo que haré es fijar la fianza ordinaria en el primer cargo.
Is this standard on that one?
5,000.
5,000. Okay, count one.
O la fianza
Count one,
ordinaria.
5,000.
5,000 en el primer cargo.
And count three, 500. Corrections, if you've got that, count one, 5,000. Count two, 500. Count three, 500.
O sea, 5,000, luego 500 y 500.
Thank you. Destiny Franklin.
Mrs. Franklin is a fugitive from Broward, no bond.
Okay,
Mr. Honor, we have the motion.
all right. I'll be signing during pretrial detention. You're Miss Franklin, correct?
Yes.
You do have a hold from Broward. I want to let you know that, okay? I do need to let you know why you're before the court. You've been charged with one count of first degree felony with an assault or battery. And then count two, third degree felony, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So as one, that's no bond, right? Count one bond, and count two, I'll set that at $5,000. All right, did everyone get that?
Yes.
Miss Franklin, hold on. I do need to advise you something else, all right? You're prohibited from having any contact with anyone with the initials A.B. with someone named A.B., right? You're acknowledging. All right, thank you. That means you can't write to them, email them, contact them by phone, anything like that, or see them, all right? I want to make sure you understand that. And you are to stay away from the following location: 492 Northwest 203rd Terrace. Did you also understand that, Ms. Franklin?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Good luck, okay? And I have pretrial detention order. The next on the docket, Jonathan Borrego. Mr. Borrego.
Judge, we have some out of terms that we need to take for corrections because they're out of facility and transportation are here to pick them up. I gave the clerk the numbers that we need for out of turn. We also have buffer, which is for the private attorney that he called for.
All right, because I barely. So we have 15. 15. Angel Alvarez. See. Okay. I have Angel Alvarez on page 15, right?
Mr. Alvarez has a hold for immigration.
Okay. Are you Mr. Alvarez?
Needs the services of the Spanish interpreter. This is Mr.
El
Alvarez.
señor Álvarez, pues, tiene una retención migratoria. Usted es el señor Álvarez, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
Right, Mr. Alvarez, you've been charged with trafficking and amphetamines over 200 grams, first degree felony, that's on F2523825.
Señor, se le acusa de traficar en más de 200 gramos de metanfetaminas.
Oh,
No, I don't think you want to say anything.
Your Honor, I think the charge is between 28 and 200. It's not over 200.
I'm trying to. What, over 200 grams, but less than, right, 30 grams?
No, it's between 28 and 200.
28,
Your Honor, the state would be asking for no bond here.
okay.
Bueno, creo que el
Oh.
cargo en sí es de traficar entre 28 hasta 200 gramos. Y la fiscalía pide prisión preventiva.
This is Angel Alvarez, right? This is non-bondable, right? At this point, it's no bond.
Yes, filling out.
Angel Álvarez. En este caso, la medida cautelar de prisión preventiva, esto conlleva ya en sí prisión preventiva.
Sorry, it's hard to hear the state. The state said that they were filling out something.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, you're fine to ask, right? Because I asked, if this is non-bondable, they are filling out a form, no bond, which I'll sign as well.
Okay, so are they filling out a motion for pretrial detention?
What motion are you filling out? Just speak into it, yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, we're filling out a motion for pretrial detention.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and I'll sign it. That's great. No, the acoustics are pretty bad, so ask if you need repeating, no bond.
O sea, la fiscalía va llenando una hoja ¿para qué? ¿Una hoja de qué? Una hoja para una moción para pedir la imposición de prisión preventiva.
All right, PD, I'm sorry. Could you state your name again? Some of us missed it.
Yes, it's a tough one. I'm also on the Zoom, so my name is on the Zoom, but it's Claire Chatelier with a C.
Your name is not. It says TJK bond hearing.
Yeah, I'm a panelist on the Zoom, but I'll also put my name.
Oh, you're Claire. Okay, you're Claire Chatelier.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, right. Just give me a sheet of paper, but no bond, and I'll sign it, no bond here as well. Hope you can see my hand. So who else do we have on page 15? Anyone else at a turn?
Yes, Arias, Reyes, Jose. He has a whole.
No bond on that one, but the name again, I'm sorry. I didn't get
Arias, Reyes, Jose.
I have no idea. All right. Okay.
He has,
Jose Melsis Arias Reyes, right?
yes, Judge. He has a hold for immigration as well. This is also an added charge.
Okay.
Yes, and Your Honor, if you can just bear with us, we do need to write a stay away order here. Since we're going out of order, we're
Yeah, no, I'm trying to make sure I've got them all as well. Right. We're just waiting for the inmate to come in, Mr. Arias Reyes, and find out if Ms. Shatz here, whether or not he needs the interpreter.
He does need the services of the interpreter, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You're being charged with one count of strong arm robbery, a second-degree felony.
Se le acusa del delito de robo a la fuerza, un delito de segundo grado.
And there are already added charges. I understand he is out on a felony bond as well.
Un cargo de ese delito y además se trata de un cargo adicional. Tengo entendido que ella estaba en libertad bajo fianza en otro cargo o en otra causa.
Your Honor, when there are added charges, it generally means that the person never actually was released on bonds, that they've been in, and this is an arrest form that the police subsequently file.
No, understood. Understood. What's the standard on this? Dave?
State, for a second degree, Your Honor, it's 7,500.
Understood. I'm gonna give straight bond in the amount of 7,500.
Bueno, entonces la fianza será directamente de 7,500.
And I do need to let you know that I am signing a stay away order in favor of an individual with the initials L as in Lucy and S as in Sam.
Y además, que sepa, señor, que voy firmando una orden de alejamiento con la persona cuyos iniciales son MS.
L as in Lucy.
LS?
L as in Lucy.
Ok.
L.
Perdón,
S as in Sam.
con los iniciales LS.
All right, thank you. Who do we have next?
It should be Larry Carter.
It should,
Larry Carter.
all right, Larry Carter.
Yes, this is an added charge, Judge.
He's present.
Mr. Carter, good morning. It's actually afternoon. You're being charged, these are added charges. First degree felony, strong arm robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. C, I'll be giving the bond, straight bond in this amount. What's the standard on this?
Your Honor, the state would be asking for
Pardon.
pretrial detention. We're filling out a motion.
The state, did you hear that, Ms. Chatelier, that they're filling out a motion to have it detained?
Yep, got
Oh,
it.
what's the-
Thank you.
What's the amount on that one? There's no bond? Okay. No bond, and I'll signing the order as well. Corrections, what else do we have?
The next one should be Kenneth Walker.
Wow.
This is also an added charge, Judge.
All right. Kenneth, Walker, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Mr. Walker, I've been told these are already added charges. You've got first degree misdemeanor, resisting an officer without violence. And I'll be setting bond in the amount of $500.
That's for all counts, Judge?
He's got, oh, no, he's got one count. Hold on. And I'm sorry, the first count's a third degree felony, possession of a firearm while committing an offense. That's one counts a third degree felony, so I'll be adjusting the bond on that. And you have 5 counts of resisting an officer without violence, and those are first degree misdemeanors. So as to the first count, possession while committing an offense, that will be a straight bond of $2,500. And as to the remaining counts, 2 to 6 counts, 2 to 6, 500 each. Anyone? Correction, return?
Should be Luis Flores. And this
What was the last name? I'm sorry.
Flores.
Okay.
Added charge.
Luis Flores. Okay. Are you, afternoon, Mr. Luis Flores? Do you need the services of the interpreter?
Oh, ma'am.
No, you don't need the services, or no?
No, I don't need no, I don't understand anything.
Okay, all right. Mr. Flores, you've got 3 counts. The first count is burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. It's a second-degree felony. And got count 2, third-degree felony, which is grand theft. And the third count, you're charged with criminal mischief, $200 or less, which is a second-degree misdemeanor. In the meantime, I am signing Mr. Flores a stay-away order. And you are to stay away from an individual with the initials BS, date of birth January 28th, 1993. Do you understand this?
Yes.
The initials that I've been given is an individual with the initial B, and I think it's an S. Date of birth January 28th, 1993.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Flores. Did you understand or no? Can't.
I understand.
That's fine. You're also to stay away from the following location: 9008 Southwest 158th Avenue, unit or apartment 8111. Do you understand this as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to be entering straight bond on the unoccupied dwelling. Count 1, 5,000. Count 2, grand theft, 2,500. Count 3, misdemeanor, $150. All right, thank you. Anyone else had a turn corrections?
The next one should be James Tommy, last name James.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Tommy, is this you? Tommy James, I'm sorry. You're Mr. Tommy James?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. James, you're charged with 1 count of petty theft, 2 convictions or more, which is a third-degree felony. And count 2 is a first-degree misdemeanor, trespass after warning. I'm going to be setting straight bond, count 1, in the amount of 2,500. Count 2, 500. All right?
And Your Honor, I'm sorry, do you already have a stay away order?
Is this?
Written one out?
Okay, Mr. James, I'm going to be signing a stay away order.
You don't have one, Your Honor, we have one.
All right, I'm going to sign a stay away order and letting you know you were to stay away from. Let me see if I can.
All right here.
Mr. James, you're to stay away from the following location. I want to make sure you understand and hear me, all right? The location's 888 Biscayne Boulevard. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, you can't go back, all right? All right, thank you. Anyone else had a turn?
Your Honor, what were the bond amount?
Judge, we have one for the private attorney.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
We have one that the private attorney X for buffer.
What page?
Your Honor, that's on page 14.
Your Honor, good morning. Michael Becker on behalf of Peter Buffa.
Okay, hold on. Give us a moment while we all get the information.
I'm having trouble with my video as well.
Okay,
There we go. I get the button.
Peter Buffer. Okay, let me find it as well. Yeah, Buffer.
Judge, I apologize. My video doesn't seem to be working.
Your Honor, we're just finishing up our no bond motion, pretrial detention motion, and we'd also be asking for an immediate.
Judge, I can barely hear the state.
All right, let's get, are you waiving Mr. Buffer's appearance?
Here, Your Honor, he's coming up. He's here.
Okay.
Judge, I'm having trouble with my video. Can you hear me?
I hear you, yes. I don't see you, but I hear you.
Trust me, I'm here and I have a nice suit on. I look terrific.
I'm sorry, take a picture, email it so we can appreciate it afterwards, all right?
All right,
We
I
can-
apologize, Judge. I'm having,
No need to apologize.
all right.
All right, well,
I didn't hear what the state said. Could they possibly repeat that?
Your Honor, I'm handing you a motion for pretrial detention, and we would also be asking for Nebbia.
All right, are you Mr. Abelfa?
Yeah.
You are. You also have your attorney who cannot unfortunately turn on the video, but he can hear and see what's going on. But let me let you know, first of all, you're being charged with 1 count of a first-degree felony, which is trafficking in illegal drugs. All right? And so at this point in time, the state has made a request to keep you in detention, signing an order to that effect, and requesting a Nebbia hearing. All right?
What does that mean?
Nebbia hearing is a hearing where they're going to determine, I think it's about the funds. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
From what I remember. Your attorney will speak to you more in depth. All right, but know that your attorney is here. All right. Mr. Becker, did you want to say something so that at least he knows that you're here?
Yeah. My name's Michael Becker, PETA. I was called by friends of yours to represent you. They were on the cruise and they just wanted to make sure you're in good hands. I'd like to speak with him in a breakout room if this is over, if that's humanly possible, Your Honor.
I don't know what we do here, and I don't know if it's normally done.
Judge, that doesn't happen in first appearance.
Yeah, I don't think it does, Mr. Becker.
All right, could I possibly give him my phone number so he could call me?
PD, would you mind writing down the number for him if you could do us a favor?
Sure.
And Mr. Becker, why don't you give the number and I'll have the public defender, her name is
305
Chatier.
742. Can you hear me?
Repeat the number.
305 742 6948.
Thank you. No bond. I did sign the detention order.
Judge,
All right.
you're not going to give me an argument. You're just signing the no bond.
Well, go ahead. I mean, do you want to? I mean, you don't. I'm
Well,
waiting.
I haven't seen the arrest report and I haven't seen the motion to hold him no bond. But I can tell you that Mr. Buff is an American citizen. He's lived in this country his whole life. He's never been in trouble before his entire life. And he has a viable business in Dallas as a florist.
And I have clients, Your Honor, this month and next month are my busiest months of the year because of the season. And
I can't hear.
This month and next month are both my busiest months of the year because of the season, November and December. And that's my income for the year. It's the busiest 2 months.
Okay. Judge, he's never been in trouble before in his life.
Arrested for anything, ever.
He was on a cruise. He got off the boat. And that's about all I know. And here he is.
I do find probable cause on the arrest
Okay.
affidavit. Serious allegations. I understand there's simply allegations. You're going to have to take this up either at the hearing, and that's all I can tell you. All right.
Judge, did you issue a Nebbia hold?
Yes, I don't know if I said it, but if you need to hear me saying it, yes, there will be a Nebbia hold and no bond.
No bond.
Yeah.
It's already no bond. No bond.
I don't understand the issue of having a Nebbia hold with no bond. Are we going to get a bond hearing in division shortly, or am I going to have to ask for one?
Your Honor, may the state respond?
Go ahead.
Yes, so right now we're arguing that he be held no bond in the event that this was to change. The state is just saying the grounds that a Nebbia requirement will be.
Okay, could somebody possibly email me the paperwork?
We don't issue that on the jail card, Judge. If it's no bond, it's no bond.
I was actually asking for the state if they could email me a copy of the arrest report and a copy of the motion to hold him no bond. That's all.
Okay. He'll be going before Judge Rodriguez, so I think you can follow up on that. That's tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
All right, so Judge Rodriguez tomorrow, Your Honor?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
all right.
Have a beautiful day.
Anyone else out of turn?
That's all, Judge. Thank you.
No, but Nebbia requested it, and I am requesting it, yeah. Okay. Who's next? Turn, are we going back?
Back to
Okay, so we're gonna go back. All right. Thank you. We're back on page 3. We have, who should I have? Omar Borrego. Jonathan Borrego on page 3. Is he available? Jonathan Borrego.
He's present.
Good morning, Mr. Borrego.
Morning.
All right, a couple of things. You are charged with 2 counts. The first one, strong arm robbery, it's a 2nd-degree felony, and count 2, a 1st-degree misdemeanor battery. At this point, I do need to let you know you are to stay away from Vanessa Figueroa. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't have any contact with her directly email her, visit her, anything like that, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, you are to stay away from the following location: 14782 Southwest 181 Street in Terrace. Understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I'm looking at your priors. Although they're old at this point in time, giving us on the 2nd-degree strong arm robbery, straight bond in the amount of $7,500. Count 2 battery, $1,000. Count 1 $7,500. Count 2 $1,000. Thank you.
He has another case, Judge.
All right, he's got his number correct. F2523897. And on 23897, sir, you're charged with 1 count of cocaine possession, a 3rd-degree felony. And I am entering straight bond in the amount of $2,500. All right, thank you. The next individual, Omar Polido Rodriguez.
Bond out.
Bond out. Stephen Green. Are you Mr. Green?
Yes,
Mr. Green,
yes, ma'am.
I'm going to read to you what the charges are, okay? All right.
Your Honor, in this case, the state does have a pretrial detention motion, handing it over right now to the.
All right. Mr. Green, you're charged with 1 count of 2nd-degree murder with a deadly weapon. It's a 1st-degree felony. And count 2 is bonded. Sorry. Then the second one, you're charged with a 2nd-degree felony, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Count 3, you're charged with another 2nd-degree felony, firearm display while committing a felony, and count 4, a 1st-degree misdemeanor discharging firearm outdoors. The state has made a request for pretrial detention, which I am signing. And I'll go through the bond amount then.
Your Honor, I may be heard briefly.
Go ahead.
So first of all, I'm going to repeat Mr. Green's 5th Amendment and 6th Amendment rights at this time. Second of all, regarding count 2, there's mention in the narrative of the arrest affidavit that Mr. Green is a convicted felon. As a reminder, we have to only rely on the 4 corners of the narrative of the arrest form when making a determination as to if there's probable cause. I'd ask that he's released outright on count 2. It's very clear that he's not going to get out. I understand Your Honor granted the motion. for pretrial detention. He'll be reset in division tomorrow.
Stay, let me hear from you with respect to count two, based on only the four corners of the arrest affidavit.
Yes, Your Honor. If you look at the four corners of the arrest affidavits, the charges themselves are included in that. So although it is not mentioned in the narrative, the state would hold that by the officer charging it as a firearm by a convicted felon, that is sufficient to establish probable cause that this was the correct charge.
If I may, again, we're here to verify that the charges on the top of the arrest affidavit match the narrative. By saying that we have probable cause because it's at the top of the arrest affidavit would warrant this entire process pointless. So I understand the state keeps relying on this argument. It's erroneous. And again, I'm asking that he be released outright on count two.
Where is it on the top of the arrest affidavit, and is there any case law to say otherwise?
I believe that the state is saying, and please state, again, correct me if I'm wrong and I'm misinterpreting your argument, but I believe that the state's argument is that because this charge is listed number 2 under the list of charges, that creates probable cause that the crime occurred. Or that is enough for your honor to rely on that there's probable cause that charge is appropriate.
State?
Just one moment, Your Honor, while we're reviewing this.
All right. In the meantime, Mr. Green, I just need to let you know there is a stay away order. You are not to have any contact with Terrence Smith directly, indirectly. You cannot write to this individual, speak to this individual, email this individual, communicate with this individual at all. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State what would say you need as to count 2 and count 1 first degree. That's fine. As to count 1, no bond. State, I'm waiting to hear. As to count 2.
Your Honor, if the defense's position is that there's no probable cause because there is no mention of the fact that the defendant is a convicted felon within the narrative of the A form, we would ask this court take judicial notice of the file, which clearly shows that the defendant is a convicted felon and would have been in possession of the firearm pursuant to the narrative in the A form.
Your Honor, you're not permitted to take judicial notice.
You know what? We could reset this tomorrow on to argue as to count 2. So as to count 2, reset for PC. For PC hearing as to count 2. So count 3 and 4. What I'm going to do is set a bond as to count 3, 7,500.
You have to reset the whole thing.
That you have to reset the whole case.
All right, then we'll reset the whole tomorrow.
Your Honor, can I have 10 seconds to ask my client if he would want?
Very quick, otherwise I'll reset it tomorrow. I'm moving along with this. Reset tomorrow. The next, Michael Rodriguez.
Yes, Judge, he'd like me to reset for tomorrow for a PC hearing.
All right, great. Rodriguez next. Ms. Rodriguez. Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Michael.
He needs the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Ready.
All right, you, Mr. Michael Rodriguez.
Michael Rodriguez.
Did he confirm? Did you ask?
¿Es usted Michael Rodriguez?
Sí.
Yeah.
All right. No. You're charged with 1 count of driving license suspended, 3rd and subsequent conviction. It's a 2nd degree felony.
Señor, se le acusa de conducir con la licencia suspendida después de ya quedar condenado de delito 3 veces previamente. ¿Es un delito de segundo grado?
You do qualify for pretrial release. Pretrial release alternate bond, $5,000.
Califica para salir con el programa o pagando una fianza de 5,000, 5,000?
5,000 alternate.
De 5,000. o de
Your Honor,
programa o 5,000 de fianza.
the state would ask for a no drive order for this defendant.
No drive order, Mr. Rodriguez, you are not to drive.
Y también la fiscalía pide una orden que le prohíba conducir. Señor, se le ordena no conducir.
All right. Michael Valdez,
Mr. Valdez has 2 probation violations, no bond.
Mr. Valdez, you're back. You are Mr. Michael Valdez, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. There is a charge with a petty theft to convictions or more. It's a 3rd-degree felony. And let's see. Street bond in the amount of $2,500. This is Valdez, Michael David Valdez.
It is.
Just a verb.
Steven Diaz. Steven Diaz. Mr. Diaz, is this you?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Mr. Diaz, you're charged with a 3rd-degree felony battery by strangulation. And is there a stay away order or anything like that for this? I don't see. He's had 2 previous batteries. Same victim or not stayed? In the meantime, straight bond in the amount of $5,000. Mr. Diaz, you are to stay away from an individual with the initials M as in Mary, E as in Edward, D as in David. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
That means you can't contact this individual directly, indirectly. You can't email them. You cannot visit them. You cannot text with them. You can't do anything in terms of communicating with this individual. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Hector Rosales Hernandez.
Mr. Rosa Hernandez, refuse judge, we set for tomorrow.
Reset tomorrow?
Yes,
Okay, reset Mr. Hector Rosales Hernandez for tomorrow, November 3rd. Giovanni Edwin Rivera, is that you?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Giovanni Rivera, you're charged with 1 count of kidnapping, solicitation, 2nd-degree felony. I do see he's got other partners. Straight bond.
Your Honor, this was reset from yesterday for a probable cause hearing. I believe.
I just have it reset. I don't have PC on this.
Yes, it was reset for PCH.
It was? Okay, it was included. PC hearing, it does have it. Stay for Mr. Rivera.
Thank you, Your Honor. The threshold issue, just calling out for Officer Neyra or Officer Alvarez. If you were present on the platform, please announce yourself. Calling out also for civilian witness Erica Wilson. If you were present on the platform, please announce.
Were they even contacted knowing that the PC was set for today?
Yes, they were, Your Honor. One moment.
Okay, Mr. Rivera, I will still be entering the following stay away order, and you cannot have any contact with these individuals. Someone by the name of, I think it's LeMay Smith. You cannot have contact with this individual. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot directly contact them, meaning you can't email them, call them, visit them, anything in that respect. Is that understood?
Understood.
And there's also someone with the initial, I guess it's the same individual. It's LS, October 26, 2009 is their date of birth, but you cannot have any contact with this individual as well. Is that understood?
Understood, Your
All right. So no one's then, no piece then found?
Well, Your Honor,
No, I'm here. I was.
I didn't hear a word you said. It sounds like there was a lot of breaking. I don't know who spoke, but someone said something.
This is Erica.
Does anyone
got it back? So
You gotta correct the video. Whoever's speaking, I cannot hear. Steve, did you have an argument?
okay, can you
yes, Your Honor, I think
can you hear me now?
still make an argument.
All right, well,
on-
yeah, then. Okay, who's speaking? Who is the officer that was speaking? All right, let me hear from the state. What argument do you have?
Your Honor, if I give me one moment.
Yeah, but speak into the mic so we can hear you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just one moment.
All right.
Sorry to hold on.
I don't know if you can hear me now, Judge, but this is Erica Wilson, the parent of the child that he tried to kidnap.
Oh, this is, okay.
Yeah, I
Eric-
was on here, but I think I didn't have my audio on, but I'm here.
All right, can you put on, did you hear Steve, there's a mother, Erica Wilson, who's on? Can you turn on your video? Miss Wilson, you unmuted, so now I can't hear you, but can you turn on your video? This is on. All right, I see, okay, you're on there. Okay, go ahead, speak.
Okay.
All right, but before you do, let me have you raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm that all the information given to the court will be the truth, though, truth, nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell me your full name.
Erica Nicole Wilson.
All right, and who are you then in relation to who the?
Lamaya is my daughter. Lamaya Michelle Smith. That's my daughter.
Okay. All right, and what did you want to tell the court?
We're staying in a hotel right now in Florida City because we're currently homeless. So my daughter, she just turned 16. I sent her to the gas station that's next to the hotel that we're at, like I usually have been doing, you know what I mean? And she left to go to the store and she called me immediately and she said, "Mom, you need to come. There's two men trying to get me in a car." And I was stepping outside already to smoke a cigarette with my younger daughter. And in the parking lot that I'm in at the Super 8 motel, you can see the entrance to the parking lot. The car that he was in was parked right there. There was a black male that was in the driver's seat. I ran up to the window and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like, you know, I was cursing, but I'm not going to curse with you. I said, "Why are you trying to bother my daughter? You know, what are you doing?" And he was like, I didn't say nothing to your daughter and this and that. And then my daughter said, "Mom, no, it's the other guy, which is the man you guys have there now in custody." So I went around to the other side of the car and I closed his door and I said, "What the F are you doing? Like, why are you trying to make my daughter get in the car with you?" And he was like, "He told me to." So I had held him up against the fence while the police were coming because I didn't want, the other guy was driving, so I didn't want him to get away. So I held him by the fence. My daughter called 911.
So
She
let
took
me
him.
stop you, Miss Wilson. The guy that you held up against the fence, is this the gentleman that you can see in the hearing right now?
Yes, that's him. And he admitted to me, I said, "Why would you do this?" I said, "You can see that my daughter is young. She doesn't look like older or anything. She's real small." So he said that the man that was in the car with him is the one that told him to do it. And he was like, "I don't want any trouble." He was like, "Please, I was over there at work." I said, "Oh, you're in trouble now because you tried to grab my daughter and you know better than to, you're a grown man. You should not let anybody else tell you what to do." So the other guy, when my daughter was taking a picture of his license plate, he was like trying to get in my face and my daughter's face. And then he pulled off and he was like, oh, BITCH, send the police to my house. And the other guy stayed there. Like, he didn't give me no problems or anything, but he was physically out of the car trying to go towards my daughter.
All right, thank you so much. Kate, did you have anything else to add? Speaking to them.
Right, Your Honor. So pursuant to 787.01 subsection 1, which is the charge on the A form here. It is unlawful to forcibly, secretly, or by threat, confining, abducting, or imprisoning another person against their will and without lawful authority. And Your Honor, pursuant to subsection D of this statute, subsection B, to commit or facilitate the commission of any felony. Here, Your Honor, we clearly have an attempt of sexual battery on a minor pursuant to 794.011 of the Florida statutes. Your Honor, clearly here within the four corners of the A form itself, before delving into testimony today, there is probable cause for the arrest of the charge as listed in the A form.
Counsel for defense.
Your Honor, there's not probable cause within the four corners of the arrest form. That's why we reset this for a probable cause hearing today. In reading the statute, as the state mentioned, one of the elements for this charge as listed are that there's some involvement of force, secrecy, or threat. And from my understanding from speaking with the assistant public defender who was at the podium yesterday, the purpose of resetting this case for a probable cause hearing was to evaluate the presence or lack thereof of force, secrecy, or threat. Based on the testimony that we all just heard, there was no mention of any kind of force, threat, or secrecy.
Can I say something, please?
No, let her finish. Well,
Okay.
I don't understand how you interpret force when the girl didn't want to go in, and that was an issue, but go ahead.
Your Honor, there's no allegation that there was any kind of threat by any kind of weapon, any sort of physical contact between the parties at all. No allegations of shoving, no allegations of barring someone from exiting a vehicle. From what it seems the testimony showed was that this person never entered the vehicle. There was a question that was asked, and that was the extent of what happened. Your Honor, this was according to the witness, this happened outside of a gas station. The time on the arrest affidavit is 1:20 in the afternoon, and that she could see the area from where she had been, therefore eliminating the possibility that this was done in secrecy or covertly. And there's no allegation of any threat.
Can I say something now, Judge?
Hold on, let her finish. Okay, I think she's
Okay.
done. Go ahead, Ms. Wilson.
And Your Honor,
How is there not a threat to my daughter when she was leaving from the room? She was leaving out of the parking lot. They were driving on the road. There was no reason for them to turn into this parking lot. They're not staying in this. He turned around in this parking lot. My daughter had to run into the office of the hotel because the office is in the middle. There's a parking lot to the left, a parking lot to the right. They followed her while she was walking, and then they turned back around. She had to run into the office. So how is there no threat? And both of them got out of the car.
All right, Ms. Wilson,
Going
thank you
towards my
so
daughter.
much.
So that is a threat.
Thank you. I'm ready to rule. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm fining PC straight bond in the amount of $10,000 and a stay away.
Thank you, Judge.
The next individual, Jesse Lee Shaw.
Am I able to leave now, or do I need to stay?
Oh, you can leave, Ms. Wilson. Yeah, we're done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your help today.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesse Shaw. Mr. Shaw, is this you?
This is him, Judge.
All right. Mr. Shaw, let's see. A couple of things. You're charged with 2 counts. Count 1 is a 3rd-degree felony because you're charged with petty theft with 2 or more convictions. And then the second counts a 1st-degree misdemeanor, possession of drug paraphernalia with intent to use. Mr. Shaw, I'm gonna sign a stay away order. You are not to go back to the following location, 601 Northwest 2nd Avenue. Did you hear me and do you understand this? You do? Okay. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm looking at the extensive criminal record that you have post straight bond, count 1, 2,500, count 1, count 2, straight bond of $500, total 2,000. Thank you. And there is a stay away order. The next individual on the docket, William Miranda.
Bond out.
Thank you. Dion Mitchell. Do we have Deontay Mitchell?
Yeah.
He's present.
Mr. Mitchell, good afternoon. How are you?
Judge, good afternoon.
Mr. Mitchell, you're being charged with 1 count of domestic violence, domestic battery by strangulation. This is a 3rd-degree felony. Let me just check for any priors.
There's no prior to review.
No priors?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check for priors. Mr. Mitchell, in the meantime, you cannot have contact with Erica Mitchell. Do you understand this? If you were to bond out, just, hear me out. I just need to make sure you understand the following. I'm not making a determination at this point, given that it's domestic violence in nature. Mr. Mitchell, you are to stay away from Erica Mitchell. Do you understand?
Yes, I have.
And that means you can't have contact with her, write to her, visit her. If you bond out, you can't go back. Look, Mr. Mitchell, I know you want to say a lot, but it's really important that you hear this out. People get into trouble trying to explain, but I'm signing an order that says you can't have contact with this individual, no matter what happened. I'm not making a determination. I'm just letting you know you can't do this, right? You can't go back to the house, even though it may be your house. Again, I'm not making a determination, but we need to let you know you can't go back, all right? You do need to go back because you've got personal belongings. You go with a police officer for your protection, all right?
Okay.
So in the meantime, you can't engage in any criminal activity. You can't use or possess any illegal drugs. You can't use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. Even if you have a license to carry a gun, you are not allowed to use it. You understand that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so I'm finding that order. Yeah, let's see. See what else, Mr. Mitchell. A 3rd degree. I'll set a straight bond in the amount of what is that? 500. To a straight bond in the amount of 500. All right.
Your Honor, is he permitted to return within 48 hours with a law enforcement officer to collect items?
What was that? I'm sorry.
He allowed to return to the residence?
Yeah, I am signing that. He does with a police officer. That's why I said that. Yeah, absolutely. He can't go on his own. Yeah. Juan Benitez.
Mr. Benitez, I'm on felony bond F25-023-391.
He's out on all of that. So he'll be held then on F25-22391. Is he here?
He's coming up, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Martinez, do you understand English?
He needs the services of the interpreter.
Ready?
Mr. Benitez, you're charged with 5 counts. You have the first count of third-degree grand theft felony.
Señor, le acusan de 5 cargos. En el primer cargo le acusan de hurto de mayor cuantía, un delito grave de tercer grado.
The second count is a third-degree felony, cocaine possession.
El segundo cargo es un delito grave de tercer grado, tenencia de cocaína.
And there are 2 counts that you've been charged with on this cocaine possession.
2 cargos de lo mismo, tenencia de cocaína.
You're also charged with count of possession, burglary to a third-degree felony.
También se le acusa de tenencia de instrumentos de allanamiento, un delito de tercer grado.
And 1 count of unlawful possession or more of identification, also a third-degree felony.
Y tenencia ilícita de carnet de identificación, un delito de tercer grado también.
Straight bond, count 1, 2,500. Count 2, 2,500. Count 3, 2,500. Count 4, which is the possession of burglary to 5,000. And count 5, the unlawful possession, 2,500.
En el primer cargo, 2.500. En el segundo cargo, 2.500. En el tercer cargo, 2.500. En el cuarto cargo, 5.000. Es de tenencia de instrumentos de allanamiento. Y en el quinto cargo, 2.500.
Mr. Benitez, you cannot have any contact with someone with the initials A as in apple, C as in cat.
AC.
AC.
Ok. Señor, ¿tiene prohibido ponerse en contacto con una persona con los iniciales AC?
Directly, and speak to them, any electronic communication.
¿Tiene prohibido comunicarse de manera alguna con esa persona, que sea por teléfono, por mensaje, por internet?
You are also to stay away from the following locations: 6702 Southwest 166 Court, Miami.
Igual tiene prohibido aproximarse a esta dirección, 6702 Southwest 166 Court en Miami.
And there's felony hold F2523391.
Y se impone prisión preventiva como medida cautelar.
All right, thank you. Enrique Calvo Lopez.
Your Honor, he's present and also the services of the interpreter.
He does. All right. Mr. Calvo Lopez, you do qualify for pretrial release.
Señor Calvo López, ¿usted califica para salir con el programa pretrial release para
However, I do wanna let-
libertad provisional?
However, I do want to let you know you are being charged with the following.
Sin embargo, quisiera informarle de los cargos que se le imputan.
You're charged with count 1, grand theft in the third degree.
Se le acusa de hurto de mayor cuantía, un delito de tercer grado.
Count 2, you're charged with possession of cocaine.
En el segundo cargo se le acusa del delito de tenencia de cocaína.
Count 3, third degree felony, possession of a controlled substance, crystal venom in a crystal plastic bag.
Y en el tercer cargo se le acusa de tenencia de una sustancia regulada, metanfetamina en una bolsita de plástico.
Count 4, a third degree felony, possession of burglary tools.
El cuarto cargo, tenencia de instrumentos de allanamiento, un delito de tercer grado.
And as to count one, pretrial release, alternate bond 2,500. Count two, pretrial release, alternate bond 2,500. Count three, pretrial release, alternate bond 2,500. Count four, pretrial release, alternate bond 5,000. Yeah, right. We have another count, which is there's count six, the unlawful possession of five identification, also a third degree felony, which I'll go with pretrial release 2,500 alternate bond.
Bueno, en el primer cargo o el programa para salir bajo prisión preventiva o 2.500 de fianza, en el segundo cargo o el programa o 2.500 en el tercer cargo o el programa o 2.500 de fianza en el cuarto cargo, 5.000. También hay otro cargo, el sexto cargo que tiene es tenencia de identificación de 5 o más carnet de identificación, ahí es o el programa o 2.500 de fianza.
You and Mr. Cabo Lopez, you're to stay away from the following areas: 6702 Southwest 166 Court, correct?
Señor Calvo López tiene entendido que tiene prohibido además acudir al lugar 6702 Southwest 166 Court.
Sí.
Yes.
And you cannot have any contact directly, indirectly with someone with the initials A as in apple, C as in cat.
Igual tiene prohibido contactar con una persona con los iniciales AC.
Is that yes?
Aquí dijo que sí, que entiende que tiene prohibido comunicarse con esa persona.
¿Con qué persona?
With the initials AC.
Una persona que tiene los iniciales AC de nombre y apellido.
No, con la persona.
I don't know that person.
All right, you have the initials AC and not having contact with them. All right.
Bueno, esa persona con iniciales AC, pues tiene prohibido comunicarse con ella.
Thank you. Jose Osorio Rodriguez.
He's out on felony bond, judge, on two cases, F-24-22-139 and F-24-22
Osorio.
33.
Are you Mr. Osorio Rodriguez? Yeah, the bike. Okay.
And Your Honor, if he's present, he would also like the interpreter, please.
I
Yes.
didn't hear you got cut off. What was it?
The interpreter as well, he's present.
All right.
Es el de la moto.
You're charged one count of third degree felony vehicle with an alter identification. And count two, I've already handled that. That's the license one, driver's. So the one before me right now is a third degree felon possession of a vehicle with altered identification.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Your audio came in and out. What was the charge? Possession
Charged
of
with a third degree felony possession of a vehicle with altered identification.
Ok. En este cargo se le acusa de un delito de tercer grado, tenencia de un automóvil con identificación manipulada.
All right, and you do have two open cases.
Tiene dos causas abiertas. en su
As to
contra.
this charge, count one, 2,500. Straight
Cu-
bond.
En cuanto a este cargo, 2.500 de fianza directamente.
Thank you. Next individual, Jorman Parsons. Are you Mr. Parsons?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parsons. You've got three counts. Count one, a third degree felony possession of cocaine, crack cocaine. Count two, a first degree misdemeanor, resisting an officer without violence. And then count three, possession of cannabis, also a first degree misdemeanor. Let's see, have been priors. As to count one, straight bond, 2,500, count two, 500, count three, 500, straight bond. Christopher Jones Chad. Christopher Jones Chad.
He's coming in, Your Honor.
Is here or where? Mr. Chad, are you Mr. Christopher Jones Chad?
Yes.
Okay, you're charged with one count of a third-degree felony, stolen property, dealing, conspiring in stolen property. Does he show priors?
He does have a prior, Your Honor, out of North Carolina from 1993 for DUI. You won't be able to see that one because I see it in.
Right. All right. A straight bond in the amount of 2,500. Thank you. Johanny Rivera.
Judge, we have one that's on Zoom from TGK, Mr. Russ Jalil. May you take him, please?
Hello, hey, I'm here. Hey, Judge,
I
I'm here.
didn't.
Hello, I'm here. Hello, hello.
Defendant Russ Jalil. He's on Zoom at TGK.
Hello.
I think page 13, I think.
13.
Yeah, Judge, hello.
What's this?
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, you should be on mute. Hello, Miss Sanchez. Hello.
We can hear you. I'm gonna speak on your behalf, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me go to. All right, we're here on Jaleel Rust. And I've appointed the public defender, Mr. Rust, can you hear and see me?
What did she say?
Can you hear and see me?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you.
Okay. You're being charged with 3 counts. You have count 1, a third-degree felony, battery on a police officer. You're also charged with count 2, resisting an officer with violence, a second-degree felony. And count 3, it's a first-degree misdemeanor, trespass after warning. Can you hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that, but the other charges based off a lot, and it was offering me a ride in front of the
I don't think
police.
you want to talk about the facts, okay? I'm only here to inform you what you were being charged with. That is all. And all I need to know is hear what those charges are.
Yes, I was offered a ride.
Okay. So there is going to be a stay away order that I'm going to sign. You are to stay away should you bond out from the location 11 West 122 Avenue in Miami. Did you hear that?
No, what did she say?
You are to stay away from the following location: 11 West 122 Avenue in Miami, Florida. Did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am, because they was gonna give me a ride, like somebody didn't have the money, so they gave me a ride there from the little get together to see if I was like a candidate to be in a relationship or whatever.
Are you trying to tell me what's going on? Please don't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
This is
There are no priors that started.
This defendant's been convicted of trespass in Broward.
Okay, so let me set bond. As to count 1, I'll set the Indy of 2,500. Count 2, the second-degree felony, 7,500. Is that what it usually is? The second degree.
Yes, Your Honor.
And count 3, a first-degree misdemeanor, 500. I'll repeat it again. Count 1, 2,500. Count 2, 7,500. Count 3, 500. And there is a stay away order as well. Thank you. Anyone else that will be taking a turn?
No, Judge. Thank you.
All right, we'll go back to the calendar. And I have Johan Rivera. Back up to 7.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kimberly, or good afternoon. Kimberly Acevedo on behalf of Mr. Rivera.
Okay, good afternoon. So the public defenders will be off this case. There is private counsel. Mr. Rivera, can you hear me? Do you need an interpreter? Okay. You're being charged with 1 count of dealing in stolen property, a second-degree felony. Interpreter?
Stolen property.
Señor, se le acusa de traficar en propiedad robada, un delito de tercer grado.
All right. And you're currently out on felony bond, case F2523834.
Judge, these are added charges.
Added? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I stand.
Y está bajo fianza en otro caso. Y señoría, son cargos adicionales que se han formulado.
That's correct, Your Honor. He was set for his initial yesterday on the F2523834 and F2523835 cases. Bond was set. I'd ask, one of the other charges is the same. It's dealing in stolen property, was set for $7,500. I'd ask that the same bond be set for this count.
Judge, you also issued the nebia with those bonds.
That's correct.
Bueno, es que ayer ya compareció y se fijó la fianza en 2 cargos de lo mismo, traficar en bienes robados, y en esos cargos se fijó la fianza en 7.500 cada uno y se impuso el requisito nebia, y igual pedimos lo mismo, 7.500 de fianza y también el requisito nebia.
And Your Honor,
you asked for a nebia hold on this count as well, or no?
Yes, we're asking for a Nevia requirement, Your Honor, given the nature of the charges.
All right, counsel, I'm sorry, were you about to say something?
yes, if I can be heard on the Nebbia requirement.
Briefly,
Bueno, pedimos lo mismo, que igual en este caso se imponga el requisito nebia. La defensa quisiera tener la palabra para expresarse en cuanto al requisito nebia.
Your Honor, the bond will be posted by the defendant's mother, Mayra Alvarez Diaz. The defendant's parents own a fencing company in Hialeah. They are more than capable of posting the bond. I do have the documents to satisfy the nebia should Your Honor choose to impose that
I'm
requirement.
gonna let that be handled afterwards. Let's stop and interpret.
Bueno, la madre del acusado, una tal Mayra Álvarez, va a pagar la fianza. Ella y su marido son propietarios de una empresa de cercas, y ellos desde luego tienen los medios para costearse la fianza.
I understand, and in that case, I'm happy to wait until the end of the calendar. If I can only have the contact information for the prosecutor so that I can send him the documents to satisfy the nebia so that Mr. Rivera is not needlessly in custody longer than he should be.
Lo único, puedo esperar hasta que se acabe el calendario. Sin embargo, quisiera pedir los datos de contacto del fiscal para yo pasarle los documentos de la madre para cumplir con los requisitos necesarios para que el cliente mío no tenga que pasar más tiempo que lo necesario en la cárcel.
I'm gonna keep the nebia hold. You can work it out, stay. If you have a contact who she can reach, you can handle that, but I'm not at this point waiting to the calendar. Straight bond 7,500, a nebia hold.
Your Honor, the only thing I would recommend is that they contact the assigned prosecutors in front of Judge William Alpio. This is where this is going to be set.
That's right.
Bueno, dejaré la fianza tal cual, 7.500 con ese requisito nebia, y que la defensa se comunique con la fiscalía para hablar y solucionar el tema entre sí. No voy a esperar hasta que se acabe el calendario.
Your Honor, no prosecutor has been assigned yet, but if the prosecutor that's in the courtroom with you has more updated information than I do, I would truly appreciate it. Again, we're talking about a Nebbia for $3,000, which would be the 10%.
I'm aware of that. State, do you have anything? Otherwise, I'm going to proceed.
No, it doesn't matter that no prosecutor has been assigned. You can contact a prosecutor from that division and they should surely get back.
Bueno, yo le sugiero a la defensa que se ponga en contacto con el fiscal asignado. Bueno, no, es que ahora, para ahora no han asignado a un fiscal a esta causa todavía. Bueno, da igual que no hayan asignado un fiscal a la causa. Lo que yo le sugiero, lo que la acusación le sugiere a la defensa es que se ponga en contacto con esa división.
Very well, thank you.
Is that, so we can just set it there? I mean, when is it, well, when is it going to go to the division? 21 is? Okay. You don't, this has to be, you can contact Chambers and see if you can get it on your, okay?
I'll contact them in the morning. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you for that clarification. Jeremiah, is Cardona?
Lopez Cardona has an AC no bond.
Okay. Mr. Cardona, the interpreter?
Your Honor.
You're being charged, Mr. Cardona, with two counts. You have third-degree felony, robbery by sudden snatching, and resisting arrest without violence. Interpreter?
Sí. Señor, se le acusa de robo repentino de algo y también desobedecer, se le acusa también de desobedecer a la policía.
You also have an alias capus on F2325525.
En otra causa de un delito mayor, igual se dictó una orden de captura sobre usted.
As to count one, it will be straight bond in the amount of 5,000.
En el primer cargo, la fianza será $1,000 directamente.
Count two, 150.
El segundo cargo, 2,500.
Any-
150, perdón.
Anything? All right. Thank you. Next, Mr. Gonzalez Flores, Alda here. Gonzalez Flores.
He has a hold for immigration.
And let me know if he's the interpreter.
He does, Your Honor.
González Flores tiene una retención migratoria.
You're charged with two counts. The first one, a third-degree felony, an assault, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and a domestic battery, first-degree misdemeanor.
Señor, se le acusa de un cargo de un delito de tercer grado, agresión física calificada con arma letal y también agresión física tipificada como falta.
Mr. Gonzalez Flores, you are to have no contact with Jasmine Vega.
Señor Flores tiene prohibido comunicarse con Jasmine Vega.
Your Honor, if I may, I received communication via email from one of the witness coordinators for the state. Apparently, that victim would like you to not issue a stay-away order. I don't know if they're in the platform right now. Ms. Jasmine Vega, are you in the platform?
No sé si está la señora Jasmine Vega aquí conectada, sin embargo, un empleado nuestro de la fiscalía que coordina con los testigos y víctimas me informó de que ella no quiere que haya una orden de alejamiento entre ella y el acusado.
Hello?
Yes, we need to have you turn on the video. I'm not now seeing you video. I'm not going to go further with questions.
Tiene que poner su cámara para poder continuar, para poder hacerle preguntas, señora.
Ok, estoy tratando de hacer eso ahora.
I'm trying to do that right now.
I can't seem to open the video.
All right, we're going to go forward, but I'm not inclined without that video. At this point in time, I do need to know, Mr. Gonzalez, is you to have no contact with Jasmine Vega. Do you understand that?
Bueno, entonces sin el video no es posible proceder.
Give me,
Entonces,
can you give me a second, please? Can you give me a second, Your Honor?
Yeah, but he's going to explain everything. Go ahead.
Okay.
no, señor, en tal caso se dicta una orden de alejamiento con la persona en cuestión, Jasmine Vega.
You're not genetic activities or possess any illegal drugs.
Señor, tiene prohibido delinquir, igual tiene prohibido tener o tomar sustancias.
You're not to possess, carry a gun, weapon, ammunition.
Igual tiene prohibido comprar o tener arma de fuego, municiones.
And if you need to go back to the location where Jasmine Vega is at, you can only go one time only with an officer. Do you understand that?
Y
I can't seem to get my video on. I'm so sorry.
That's
but
fine.
I do need him to not have the restraining order.
Stop. Go ahead.
Y si fuera necesario, en su caso, volver a la vivienda que compartía con Jasmine Vega, se le permite volver ahí para sacar sus objetos personales de la vivienda, pero debe ir acompañado por un policía.
You understand?
¿Lo
I
entiende?
can't seem to get my video on. Is there any way that we can?
Do you understand, sir?
Señor Vega, ¿entiende?
All right, thank you. There will be a way order at this point. Count one, straight by 1,000. Let me finish. Count one, 5,000. Count two, 1,000. What did you want, ma'am?
5.000 de fianza en el primer cargo, 1.000 en el segundo cargo y además se dicta esa orden de alejamiento.
All right, what did you want, Ms. Vega?
I wanted not to have the restraining order because we do have a daughter in common. And I had a question, but I can't seem to get my video on. I'm so sorry.
I cannot take any testimony without seeing who it is that's on.
Can I get off of the video and get back on?
You can, but I'm moving on with this calendar, right? Thank you.
Is there any way that we can get back to his case, please? Because
I understand. You can go back and have it set up before the trial judge to remove this DOA order. Luis Lamiguero. Luis Lamiguero. Are you Mr. Lamiguero? And do you need the interpreter?
No, I don't need any.
Okay, Mr. Lamiguero, you're charged with 2 counts. Count 1 is a 3rd-degree felony, tampering witness, victim, and then count 2 is a 1st-degree misdemeanor, a domestic violence battery. Okay, I understand you qualify for pretrial release. I'll grant pretrial release. Count 1 pretrial release, alternate bond 5,000. Count 2 pretrial release, alternate bond 1,000. In the meantime, Mr. Lamiguera, I need the following to be done. You're to have no contact with someone with the initials AM. You understand that?
Okay,
That means you understand or not?
I understand.
Okay. That means you cannot contact this individual electronically, visit them, or send any communication to them. Is that understood?
That is understood.
You're not to engage in any activity, use or possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, weapon, or ammunition. Did you understand this as well?
I'm sorry.
You can't use, carry, possess ammunition, firearm, or gun. Do you understand that? Because you may have a gun and a permit for that, but you cannot use it. You understand, right?
I understand. I cannot.
Now, if you need to go back to the residence where this individual lives, A&M, you've got to go with a police officer. Do you understand that?
I understand.
You just can't go on their own without the police officer. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Pretrial release, alternate bond, count 1, 5,000. Count 2, alternate bond 1,000. Thank you. The next individual, Solomon Desideres. Solomon Desideres, is that you, sir?
Desideres, yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're charged with one count of a third-degree felony, a possession of controlled substance, crack cocaine. Let's see. You've had other priors that you're reviewing. I'm setting the amount at straight bond, 2,500. All right, thank you. Wesley Hardwood. Wesley Hardwood. Does he have any priors? Are you Mr. Hardwood?
Yes, this is him, Your Honor.
Mr. Hardwood, you've been charged with 4 counts. Let me tell you briefly what they are.
Sure.
Count 1 is a third-degree felony, aggravated assault with a firearm. Count 2, improper exhibition of a firearm, first-degree misdemeanor. Third count, openly carrying a weapon, a second-degree misdemeanor. Fourth count, use of alcohol beverage, second-degree misdemeanor. Mr. Hardwood, you are to stay away from the following individuals. I am entering a no contact order, a stay away order in favor of Marlene Valdez and Carlos Bustamante. Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can't have any direct or indirect contact with these individuals, either in writing, telephonically. You cannot visit them. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. A straight bond, count 1, $5,000. Count 2, bond of $500. Count 3, $150. Count 4, $150. Thank you. Your bond. Michael Proshak. Michael Proshak.
Good afternoon, Judge. Edward Armelino here from the law firm Black Srebnick on behalf of Mr. Proshak.
All right, so representing him. Does he appear to have any priors?
He does have priors on his rap sheet, Your Honor.
Okay, because I didn't see here.
No,
It's my understanding there's only driving priors. Is that accurate?
I saw the reckless driving prior. And then
That was 15, 20 years ago, something like that.
All right, but let me tell you right now, Mr. Proshak, what it is you're being charged with. A third-degree felony, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is what you're charged with at this point in time. What argument, if any, do you want to make?
Judge, I'd ask for a standard bond. Mr. Proshak doesn't have any priors except for a reckless driving, which I believe was 10 to 15 years ago. And he has ties to the community. He lives in Aventura. He's lived in South Florida for 4 to 5 years. His family lives here as well. His mother is logged into the Zoom. She is in the viewing portion of the Zoom. She lives in South Florida as well. He owns a company registered in Florida. And considering his lack of criminal history, I'd ask for a standard bond to be set.
All right, thank you. Mr. Proshak, I do want to let you know a couple of things. First, signing stay away. That means you do not have any contact with Natalie Ball and Kentucky Verabal, either directly or indirectly. You can't communicate with them electronically, in person, telephonically. You can't visit them. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. Unless the state says otherwise, I am inclined to give the standard. Go ahead.
I would argue for an elevated bond. The state's concern in this case is that one of the victims that's listed here in the arrest form is a minor. And this is an aggravated assault charge.
What's the age? Does this take the age? Draw me to it because I'm looking at the arrest affidavit.
I'm trying to find it here in if there's any reference to the age.
All right, it talks about the sons, but I don't know whether I'm not making any assumptions outside what's on the arrest affidavit.
Your Honor does not have the extra page where it lists witnesses information, correct?
Nope, don't have it.
Okay.
Based on what I have here, I'll give standard bond. All right, the next matter,
Bond 5,000, Judge. I'm sorry.
5,000. Victor Rogers.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good afternoon.
Victor Rogers. Mr. Rogers, is this you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon. You're charged with 1 count of battery on a police officer, corrections, or firefighter. It's a 3rd-degree felony. And I see that you have an extensive history. Based on this, I'm giving a straight bond. The straight bond in the amount of $5,000. Thank you. Next individual, Jose Antonio Menguita.
Your Honor, sorry, could you repeat the bond amount?
5,000. Jose Antonio Menguita.
And
Hold on.
Your Honor, this defendant does have an open felony.
Are you Mr. Jose Antonio Menguita?
Correct. Good afternoon.
Okay, do you need an interpreter?
No.
Okay. You're charged with, you're out on bond, I've been told, case F2426298, and you are currently charged with 2 counts right now. Cocaine possession, suspecting a 3rd-degree felony, and another 3rd-degree felony, possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine. And he's got an open case of straight bond in the amount of you. Yeah, straight bond in the amount of count 1, 5,000, count 2, 5,000, total bond 10,000, and a hold on the 242629. Verdicia Milanes Evalensky.
Milanes has a domestic violent warrant, Judge, no bond.
And Your Honor, for this defendant, the state did have a motion for pretrial detention.
Okay, you Mr. Milanes, do you need the interpreter?
Does need the interpreter.
Yeah. Okay.
Con este acusado, la fiscalía tiene un argumento que presentar para que se imponga prisión preventiva.
You charged 2 counts on this matter, Mr. Milanes. Count 1, 1st-degree felony, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Count 2, a 3rd-degree felony, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Señor, se le imputan 2 cargos, uno de agresión con arma letal y otro de agresión física con arma letal.
Mr. Milanes, you were to stay away from an individual named Marian Pinagua. Do you understand?
Señor, tiene prohibido comunicarse o acercarse a una persona que se llama Darian Hinagua. ¿Lo entiende?
Sí, sí.
You are to have no contact directly or indirectly with this individual.
Yes, sí, tiene prohibido comunicarse de manera directa o indirecta con esta persona.
That means you cannot visit this individual, send them any information, communicate with them electronically or via telephone. Do you understand?
Señor, eso significa que tiene prohibido comunicarse con esa persona, hablarle, pasarle información, usar el teléfono, otros medios para comunicarse con él. ¿Entiende?
Sí.
To count 1, no bond. Count 2, 5,000.
En el primer cargo se impone prisión preventiva con medida cautelar y en el segundo cargo 5,000 de fianza.
I'm being an order granting pretrial detention for the record.
Y que conste en acta que ahora voy firmando la orden imponiendo prisión preventiva.
Thank you. Darnell Hun. Darnell Hun. Mr. Dunn, is this you?
Yes, Mr.
Hun. Are you Darnell Hun, right?
Haven Hunt, Darnell Middle.
So Caden Darnell Hun.
Correct.
Okay. You're charged with 2 counts. Count 1, second degree felony grand theft of a vehicle, and count 2, third degree felony driver's license, possession of a stolen fictitious driver's license. As it relates to count 1, the second degree felony, straight bond 7,500. Count 2, the possession of stolen, $5,000 straight bond.
Your Honor, I believe the standard bond for count 2 is 2,500.
How much? 2,500. I'll do 2,500. Count 2.
And that's what I have here, Your Honor.
All right. Count 1, 7,500. Count 2, 25. All right. All right. Thank you. The next individual, Gibson Delazari. Gibson Delazari.
Delazari is refused, Judge. Reset for tomorrow.
All right. Reset Mr. Delazari tomorrow, November 3rd.
Your Honor, just to clarify, with corrections, are these added charges or was he out on bond?
No, this is not it. This is a new card.
Okay, so then if Your Honor, I would waive his presence from Mr. Belizaire.
All right, you waive his presence. See, he's got 3 counts, a second degree felon, retail theft or conviction, count 2, possession of stolen fictitious license, and third degree felony, and count 3, resisting an officer with violence, without violence, a first degree misdemeanor. And so as it relates to count 1,
Your Honor,
go ahead.
the state would be asking for elevated bonds as to the theft and possession of a stolen driver's license. If you look at the priors for this defendant,
He's got extensive priors,
all dealing with these types of charges. So for that reason, I would ask for an elevated bond to those 2 counts.
On which one? The count
Retail
1.
theft and possession of stolen driver's.
Okay.
1 and 2.
Count 10,000 straight bond. Count 2, 5,000, and then 3, 500. So I'll repeat it again. Count 1, 10,000. Count 2, 5,000. Count 3, 5,000.
500.
500. Yeah, sorry. I stand corrected. The next one, Patrick Alton James White. Patrick White.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. You're charged, Mr. White, with 1 count of possession of a controlled substance. Suspect on crack cocaine. There are extensive priors on this individual. Straight bond. Let's see. Straight bond in the amount of 2,500. Count 1 for Mr. White. Let's go to Ashim Martin.
Doubt.
Ashim Martin.
Bond out.
Yeah. Then we have Alonzo Kelly.
The Kelly is out on probation.
I'm not on probation, y'all.
And Your Honor, for Mr. Dave Kelly, the state has a pretrial detention motion that the state is sending it over to the clerk.
All right, just make sure you speak into the microphone so everyone can hear. Did everyone hear?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Kelly, you do have, according to the notes here, you're out on probation on F216460. We're here on 2 counts. You're charged with a first degree felony, count 1, trafficking, trafficking count 1, and then count 2 is a second degree felony, selling, possession, intent of controlled substance. As to count 1, let's see. I am setting count no bond, count 1. As to count to the second degree felony. I am setting this at 15,000, and I am signing an order for pretrial detention for Mr. Kelly. And there should be a hold on that probation case that he's got. The next individual, Manuel Baez.
Yes, refused, reset for tomorrow.
Refused?
Yes, Judge, reset for tomorrow.
Was he out on bond or?
He has an AC, no bond.
So then I'll waive his presence.
Okay, leaving his presence on Mr. Baez. As to count one, name false after arrest, a third degree felony. Count two is obstruction and loitering on the sidewalk, the ordinance. So as to
Priors of similar nature. Namely, having a false impersonation or having a deadly weapon. No, here we go. False impersonation is a deadly weapon.
Is the state's microphone on? We can't hear anything.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta speak
Yes,
in.
yes. Apologies. So I was asking for an elevated bond for count one, and I was giving way to this defendant's prior of an F2 in 2010 for a conviction of false impersonation while having a deadly weapon. And here we have a charge also of a false name after arrest.
All right, count one, 10,000. Count two, 150. So count one, 10,000. Count two, 150. The next individual, Demond Smith. Is that you, Mr. Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have two arrest affidavits on you. On F25 23901, you're charged with 2 counts. The first and third degree aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Count 2, first degree misdemeanor criminal mischief. And on the A form F25 23900, you're charged with 1 count, third degree felony of domestic battery by strangulation.
Judge, Mr. Smith also has a hold for the U.S. Marshal.
He's got a hold to this marshal?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, I do want to read to you the stay away order and orders of injunction. You are to stay away from sundry penna. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
That means you cannot have any contact directly or indirectly via email or cell phone or any other means. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not to engage in any criminal activity, use or possess any illegal drugs, use, purchase, possess, carry a firearm, gun, or ammunition. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
And should you happen to be released, you understand there's a hold by the marshals, but should you be released, if you return, you cannot go back to any residence where Sunday Penna resides. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you do need to go back for personal belongings, you must go back with a police officer. Do you understand that as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you also cannot have any contact with Jessica Gonzalez?
Yes.
That means you can't call her directly or indirectly, sending her message to any third party. You cannot contact her via electronic means, third persons, or you yourself visit her. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As to going to the rest of 2523901, as to the count 1, 5,000, count 2, the criminal mischief, 500. As to the arrest affidavit F2523900, that's the third degree felony, straight bond, and the amount of 5,000. Thank you. Mike Angel Morales. Michael Angel Morales. Michael Angel Morales.
He's coming, Judge.
All right. Let me know if you see the interpreter.
He does.
All right. Mr. Morales, you've been charged with 2 counts. Count 1, a third-degree felony. Possession of crystal methamphetamine, controlled substance. Count 2, first-degree misdemeanor. Drug possession with intent of a drug paraphernalia.
En el primer cargo, señor, se le imputan 2 cargos. El primer cargo es de tenencia de una sustancia regulada, metanfetamina en cristal, y el otro cargo es una falta por tenencia de instrumentos de consumo de droga.
Count 1, straight bond, 2,500. Count 2, 500. Straight bond.
2.500 en el primer cargo y 500 en el segundo cargo.
Brian Haddish. Brian Haddish. There was.
Brian Caddish. I think
That was Haddish, right? For the record corrections, that was Brian Kaddish who punched the individual.
1 second, Judge. Give us a moment, Judge. Let us verify.
Well, it was clearly, I mean, someone's going to order the video on this. Clearly, the Brian Kaddish, when I called, came up, punched the individual beforehand.
making the red.
No, I'm trying to get this.
Are we ready?
Not quite, Your Honor.
All right, that was Kaddish, right?
Judge.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. This is Raquel Leon. I hate to interrupt. I'm just wondering if someone can confirm, maybe via the chat, that my client is waiting to be called.
Who's your client? And typically, I thought they take the privates at a turn. I don't know if that's changed.
I thought so too, but I didn't want to
No,
interrupt.
I've been seeing you. You've been there patiently waiting.
I have.
I know, and I feel bad. Who's the individual you're representing?
Emilio Humberto Rodriguez.
Not been
I can
called.
give you the,
He's on page 15.
What page?
15.
Let's see if we can pull him out of turn. But there's been some action, as you can see.
Thank you, Judge. I really appreciate it.
Emilio Rodriguez. Okay, let's see if we can get him.
Thank you, Judge.
Not a problem.
Your Honor, we have Emilio Rodriguez for Attorney Leon present.
Perfect, perfect. Let's
And-
get his paperwork, all right?
Your Honor, in this case, the state has a motion for pretrial detention. Given
All
it
right,
over
hold
the-
on, let's get our paperwork. Hold on, I'm still trying to get one. All right, I got it. Page 15, let's all get on the same page. Okay. All right, Miss Leon, we've got your client, I believe. So we're turning to page 15, and thank you, the PD for letting us know, helping us with Emilio Rodriguez. And you are present before the court. Do you need the interpreter?
No.
Oh, okay. You are being charged, I'm letting you know, with what's on the arrest affidavit of first degree felony, murder the second, attempted murder the second degree with a deadly weapon, a firearm specifically, and the state has made an announcement that they wish to have the court sign a detention order as well. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge. I do not have a copy of the A form. However, in the limited time that I have had, I've interviewed several people that were actually there and spoken to the family members. It appears to have been a road rage altercation that took nothing but a few minutes. It was a spontaneous heat of the moment exchange between two individuals. Both of the parties exited their vehicle. The alleged victim apparently exited his vehicle first and tried to attempt to get into my client's car. There was definitely no premeditation, no prior relationship between the two individuals, no indication of any planned or targeted attack from my client. And the evidence, I am confident, will show that it was just a perceived threat from Mr. Rodriguez, from the other driver, and he reacted in fear. It was a confrontation basically that went wrong, but definitely nothing intentional or premeditated from my client's end. The alleged victim left the scene. From my understanding, my client cooperated with law enforcement. Mr. Rodriguez was born in the United States. He's a lifelong standing citizen and resident of Miami-Dade County. He's been employed for the county for 18 years with the Miami-Dade Fire Department. He's a fire safety specialist, district supervisor. He has no record of violence. He has very strong family and community ties. His family is on the Zoom platform this morning, and they're prepared to support him and ensure his compliance with any conditions that may be imposed by this court. It's my understanding his two sisters are present on the platform. One of them is an attorney as well. Two brothers are present on the platform. One of them is also an attorney. His former wife is present. The girlfriend is present. He has 4 children. 2 adult children are also present, showing their support. His 2 minor children, he has 50% time sharing with them. They live with him at his residence. He's in charge of taking them to and from school. And he also has a friend and lieutenant from the fire department present on the platform, ready to testify if need be as a character witness on his behalf.
All right, thank you. Let me hear from the state. Let me hear from the state.
Thank you,
I'm
Judge.
concerned, look, it involves a semi-automatic handgun. The victim was shot in the face. Just looking at just some mere allegations at this point, which I understand are allegations, but serious state.
Yes, Your Honor. I ask you not to consider outside information at this point, but to look at the 4 corners of the arrest form as is required by the law. Here, we have clear indication that the defendant discharged his firearm and struck the victim in the face. If this isn't intentional, Your Honor, I don't know what is. And the officer made a good point of writing that in the arrest form. We also have no indication in the arrest form that the victim was trying to be violent towards the defendant. We always see is that the defendant then pulls out his firearm and attempts, what I would say, attempts to murder this victim.
Again, I'm limited to the four corners of the arrest affidavit. The allegations are serious enough. They do provide enough of a PC for this court. It's even indicated here that the incident was captured by a nearby closed circuit television. Based on all the information, no bond. I will enter an order granting control detention. Thank you, everyone.
No
Thank
bond.
you, Judge.
No bond. He'll be before a judge tomorrow. What's the judge? Delancey. Judge Delancey. All right. Carlos Villalba.
And Your
Carlos?
Honor, for this case, the state would also have a motion for pretrial detention, handing it over to the clerk as we speak.
Mr. Villalba has a hold of immigration as well.
Yeah.
He's got a what kind of hold? Oh, that's pretrial. Okay.
Your Honor, he's present and needs the services of the Spanish interpreter. I'm also invoking his Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights at this time.
Understood.
Está aquí y también convoco sus derechos según la quinta y la sexta enmienda.
Mr. Villalba, you're being charged with one count of a first degree of felony murder, second degree deadly weapon, attempted aggravated battery.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, your audio was a little bit coming in and
You're
out.
charged with a first degree felony murder in the second degree with an aggravated battery, attempted aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Señor, se le acusa de asesinato de segundo grado, un delito de primer grado, y también se le acusa de agresión calificada y intento de agresión física calificada con arma letal.
I understand there's a hold, is that correct? Was he told them?
Oh.
An immigration hold.
Tengo entendido que también le han puesto una retención migratoria.
No bond?
Se impone prisión preventiva como medida cautelar.
And I am signing a pretrial detention order.
Y voy firmando la orden que impone prisión preventiva.
And you'll be in front of the judge tomorrow.
Y mañana va a comparecer ante el juez.
Joel Morales. Joel Saez Morales.
And Your Honor, just want to make you aware that the state will be asking for a Nevia requirement.
Mr. Morales?
He's coming up, Judge.
Okay. State here, they will be asking for Nevia requirement on this one. PD, I should say. Are you going to need services of the interpreter?
Yes, I heard about the Nevia. He needs services of interpreter.
All right, Mr. Morales, you're charged with one count of a third degree felony possession with intent to sell, manufacture, deliver cannabis.
Señor, se le acusa de un cargo de un delito de tercer grado, dolo de vender, repartir o fabricar cannabis.
Straight bond 2,500, and I am imposing a Nevia requirement.
La fianza es de 500 y también impongo el requisito Nevia.
Judge, that's 2,500 with the Nevia?
Correct.
2,500 de fianza. Más requisito Nevia.
Sean Tedder. Sean Tedder.
He's present.
Mr. Tedder,
Yes, ma'am.
you're charged with one count of petty theft,
Yes, ma'am.
which is a third degree felony because there have been more than 2 convictions, and you have an extensive record that I've reviewed. Mr. Tedder, you were to stay away from Home Depot located at 12055. Biscayne Boulevard. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A bond,
And
straight bond in the amount of
Your Honor,
5,000.
if I may, I'd be asking for an elevated bond given this defendant's priors.
You asked what?
An elevated
I
bond
did
given his
5,000.
priors. Okay.
5,000. Thank you. Carlos Isharte Rodriguez. Carlos Isharte Rodriguez. Are you Mr. Isharte Rodriguez, and do you need the services of the interpreter?
He does, Your Honor, yes.
All right, you're charged with, I believe these are added charges, a third-degree felony, battery by detainee on visitor or detainee, it's a third-degree felony.
Pues son cargos adicionales que han formulado, se le acusa de agredir a otro reo o agredir a un visitante.
Yeah.
¿Me?
Yeah, that's what you're being charged with, yes. And you do
Sí,
have an extensive record.
se le acusa de eso. Sí. Y tiene antecedentes, bastante antecedentes.
Okay, bond in the amount of 7,500.
Pues 7.500 de fianza.
Amari Butler. Amari Butler.
He refused, Judge.
Do you want to waive?
Can I clarify with corrections? Does Mr. Butler have another hold that's holding him in?
He's in custody. This is an added charge.
Yes, does he have any kind of warrant? If he's gonna be held, then I'll waive his presence is my point.
Yes, he's held on other cases.
Perfect. I'll waive his presence, Your Honor.
All right, his presence is waived. He's another third-degree felony, battery by detainee and visitor or other detainee. He's had recent charges. I'll set the bond at 7,500. Straight bond, 7,500. John Gianelli,
Ward D, Judge.
Ward D.
Yeah.
We need to reset. He's been in Ward D, I think, since October 29th.
Yes, Your Honor, I'd ask that we reset him.
All right, let's reset. Tomorrow, November 3rd. Ward D. All right. Sean Richin. Sean Richin.
I'll waive his presence.
These are added charges, battery by detainee or visitor, third-degree felony.
I'll waive his presence.
Okay. Let me just check priors. $7,500 trade bond for Mr. Fortune. Presence waived. No, correction, what happened that he didn't appear, Mr. Fortune?
Corrections advised that he refused court.
Refused. Okay, Sneed, Doyle, Sneed, added charges.
Your Honor, he refused. I will waive his presence. I'm asking for standard bond.
Refusal. PD waived the presence of Mr. Sneed. 7,500 straight bond. Stephen Alari Nelson.
Also refused.
Waive his presence. I'm asking for standard bond.
Presence by PD. Third-degree felony, battery on detainee or visitor.
And Your Honor, he does have a hold for a magistrate and hold for a U.S. Marshal.
Extensive history. Straight bond, $10,000 increase, yes, given his history. George Eduardo Pau Figueroa.
Your Honor, that was 10,000 on Nelson. Fortune was 7,500, correct?
What?
Just because I hear corrections acting, we did. Fortune was 7,500. Sneed was 7,500.
Yeah, I know what they were. And this last one, 10,000, he has a number of priors. I was looking at them.
Yeah, I'm saying for corrections benefit. And Nelson was 10,000. Now we're on Pao Figueroa.
Yeah, Pao Figueroa, is he here or are you waiving his presence?
He refused as well, Judge.
I'll waive his presence.
Okay.
And
Uso, PD waives. And again, the same charges added by detained or visitor. Let me look at his priors as well. He's had other battery, no action. He's had a number of other charges. I this at straight bond 10,000. Corrections for Mr. Powell. Did you get this?
Judge.
All right. The next one, Dakari de Jesus. Dakari de Jesus. Added charges, battery by detainee.
Your Honor, I'll waive his presence.
Presence waived for PD. Looking at his prior. Uh, 7,500 straight bond for De Jesus. Corrections, you get that 7,500 for De Jesus.
Got it.
Brandon Burns. Added charges, third-degree felony, battery by detainee, visitor or other detainee, or waiving presence.
Yes, I'll waive his presence.
Extensive priors on this individual. Correction, 10,000, straight bond. On Burns, did you get this?
Got it, Judge.
Willie George added charges, third-degree battery by detainee on visitor or other detainees.
I'll waive his presence.
Presence waived by PD. Extensive priors. $10,000 straight bond, Mr. George's. Corrections, did you get that?
Got it, Judge.
All right, thank you. I do want to go back to Mr. Caddish, because that was the gentleman that walked up and punched the other individual. It's captured on the video, by the way. Is anyone going to respond? I've been asking.
Your Honor, what is
You want to confirm that it was Caddish, Judge?
Correct.
Yeah, it was confirmed. It's Caddish.
Okay, all right, it's captured on video. So I guess, PDs, are you representing him and are you waiving?
Yes, we're representing him at this time. We'll waive his presence.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may.
He's got PA forms, right? All right. What did he say? What did you want to say?
Your Honor, I'd be asking for an elevated bond. I think we saw proof in video of what the defendant is capable of.
Well, I mean, the video speaks volumes. So, I mean, whoever's going to do it, you'll handle that. Respect to the form F2523903. I will set that at 20,000. With respect to a form F2523904, the assault by detainee, put 20,000 straight bond. Thank you. And with respect to a form F2523902, again, the same charges, battery by detainee or consider detainee 20,000.
So all of them are
20,000 apiece. All right, anything else? I think we're adjourned, right? Thank you, everyone. Good job. Thank you for everything. Bye.
Recording stopped.